This episode of Noonish is brought to you by JW Group. Screwball Peanut Butter Whiskey. High Energy Models and Events. Tech for Troops, T4T, baby. Verve Performance Labs. BETUS, where the game begins. Scan the QR code below to bet on your favorite sports games 24/7, 365. The original shot sock, not without my shot socks. And Specs, Wine, Spirits, and the finer foods. Hey, what's up, good people? Man, we back in the building on a beautiful day, January 26th. Let's go ahead and get this PD details before I even say anything, man. Hey, everybody, please, get my sip in, get my drink on real quick. Everybody, please go like, share, and subscribe our show today, man. Thank you so much for continuing to tune in and watch us, man. It's a blessing. We having fun. I hope y'all having fun too. We about to have some more fun today. But anyway, I'm your host, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, here with your favorite co-host in the world, starting with Mr. Jonas Bull, El Grande Todo. What's going down?
He said I was a favorite.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
Well, I said co-host.
They did.
You know how they put that parentheses with the S.
Was it? Oh, that's
okay.
Yeah.
Co-host.
Hey, it's good to be the favorite.
Yeah, man.
And your other favorite co-host in America, you know what I'm talking about.
Star of the show.
You know who it is. It's Mr. Hands, you know.
What's up,
it's the man with the plan. Back from the AZ, always on time. You know, Mr. 1-2 by you.
Hey,
you know, making the wrong calls except when you're betting on Green Bay. You know,
we'll talk about that,
Mr. Yak.
That was a heartbreaker, bro.
You know what it is.
Oh my God.
Hey,
yeah,
it's the Mark Clayton in the building, man.
So,
welcome back.
Let's get it, man.
Welcome back, man. Hey,
51, 2, 3. Just rolling.
Yeah. Before we get started on this show, we got to pay tribute to one of our favorites ever to do it, man, in sports. There was a tragic loss a couple years ago to, like I said, one of the greatest to ever step on the court for the LA Lakers, one of my favorite ball players ever. We had a special guest last year, Mr. Matt Kemp, came on and shared a few stories that he had, a few great times he had with this great man. But if you didn't get to see the show, which I'm pretty much betting on you didn't, because fairly new show at the time, but please tune in, check this out, man. Pretty cool stuff. Games, man. Did you ever get to speak with Kobe or have any types of stories?
All the time. Man, Kobe was one of a kind, man. It was just, his conversations were intense. Yeah, like he was always. It's like he would never let his guard down. He was always in competitive mode. And when we were doing this event in Palm Springs one time, and Allison Felix and Kobe. And then me, we got on a private plane to go to Palm Springs. And
did y'all race? She probably would have won that one.
Yeah, she would have killed me. She would have killed all of us.
Everybody in the building.
She would have killed all of us. But it was a great experience to be able to get there and sit there and talk to him. I talked to him so many other times before that, but just to get there to talk to him and just listen to the words and the things he said. He wasn't the type of person you couldn't hang around Kobe unless you had that same mindset, to win or do whatever it takes to win. It's I don't think he would really associate himself with people who weren't trying to be the best of themselves. And that's why he was so good at what he was. And I remember one time I'm sitting courtside and he's like, "What's up, Kemp?" And we're in Phoenix. We were in spring training. And I went to the game. He goes, "What's going on, Kemp?" We just sitting there talking. He's like, "Watch me get these motherfuckers 50 tonight." Yeah. And he's like, "I'm about to kill these dudes. Can't none of these dudes guard me." And I was like, this boy is wild. He meant that. And he had about 20 something at half. I think he ended up with 30 something. But his mindset was I don't know if y'all have were able to experience like sitting at a game and watching him play. He just made it look so easy, man.
Man, bro,
like he made it look so easy, and
that's that hard work though, man.
I mean, he come into the clubhouse all the time, before games, and like he light up a room, man.
Mm-hmm.
He made everybody want to be their best selves. Like the way his mannerisms were just like infectious, man, and everybody is like, man, it's Kobe. I got to show off for Kobe today.
Yeah,
Kobe's in the stands.
Yeah,
it wasn't. It could be a famous Denzel, somebody. It could be somebody else. Like you be like, that's my Kobe's in the stands, dog. We gotta get it tonight. Yeah, we gotta get it, man. But
it's infectious.
It's unfortunate when he passed away. I remember I was coming home from church, and a close friend of mine, Lon Rosen, who was really close to Kobe and used to be Magic's agent. I had to call him to make sure that it was true. It was true. And, dude, it was like when Kobe passed away, it was like the whole city of LA was just like in mourning. It was like a ghost town, man. Like you couldn't. There wasn't nothing you could. It's like he inspired everybody, man.
Yeah, I mean, we felt the ripple all the way in Dallas, in LA. You know. I remember I was at a bar in Dallas. It was on a Sunday, wasn't it? Sunday morning when it happened, and just catching up with a friend and got the message. Couldn't believe it. Didn't want to believe it, man.
Like, right.
Just like, what? And then, I saw more and more news outlets, release the news. Just like, hold on, this crazy, man. Real.
It's nuts.
Yeah, man.
Like when he passed, man, it was like, wow, like that's Kobe, man. It's like when my grandfather passed away. It's like, that's my grandpa, man. It's like superhero. He ain't supposed to die. Yep. That's how I felt with him. And he what was crazy is I don't know if y'all saw that interview with Tracy McGrady when he told Tracy McGrady that he wanted to die young because he wanted to be immortal. And I was just like, that gave me chills.
Words
man.
have so much power, man. The power of the tongue, bro.
And you could tell, like, after basketball, how much more happy he was, like, with life, like, being with his kids. And, I mean, when you look at it, like, me being hurt and not being able to, like, play in certain seasons, like, you get that, like, that downtime to think, and you're like, man, I love baseball, but there's just so much more to baseball. There's just so much more than life than baseball. It puts life into perspective.
Absolutely, man. That was, man. Yeah, we back, man. I hope y'all like that little snippet right there, man. I'm Kobe Bryant, 24. When he switched over from 8 to 24, I was like, yeah, I really do like this guy. That's the number right there. He's a G.
So with the rip, you know what I'm saying? A little Kobe.
Representing the Kobe. Representing the Kobe. Oh,
Mamba.
Show him one more time. Yeah, let the people see the Kobe there.
Got us. Yeah, we in there,
bro.
man.
In there, man.
Respect.
In there. Much respect.
That's easy greatest.
Yeah, athletes, man, we really don't get nobody props. But when you see everybody wearing T-shirts and, paying tribute, man, short life lived, bro. He was very impactful in the time that he was here. So, much respect.
Off the court for sure.
Yes, yeah. It's crazy, man. Like, we saw his life on the court, and we saw him grow on the court, and we saw him growing the greatness on the court. One ring shy of Michael Jordan, who I still consider is the GOAT. You know what I mean? And he was headed that way off the court, bro. When that tragic accident took place.
For sure.
And,
that's crazy.
Never saw him smile that much during his entire career, but that boy smiled the whole time he was retired, boy.
He did.
Kind of like you.
That boy was intense a little bit. Like when he got on stage and a lot. But no, you're right. Like it was he smiled.
He wasn't playing no games, bro.
He wasn't playing no games. He was serious, man.
If you become enemies of Shaq, dog, like that's tough.
That's tough.
Because Shaq makes everybody laugh.
You got to work to be an enemy.
Yeah, but he's like Shaq. I'm not here to laugh at your jokes, dog. I'm here to win championships.
You hit him with the ha he he.
Yeah, bro. He's like Shaq.
Nah,
go to work, bro. I can't respect you if you ain't working.
Man.
But no, man. Love you, Kobe. R.I.P. Man. You affected me. I never saw you play in real life, but from afar, bro. You affected a lot of us out here. But
millions.
Yeah, man. So I mean, let's get into the show. Jonas, you got anything, anything special that took place this past week, man, in your life, in your world?
I heard there were some football games.
There were some football games going on?
That's what I heard.
Jonas, so tell me this, bro. All right, so January, 23rd last year during the football playoffs, maybe 22nd. You know how the days kind of move forward every year. Were you watching football at that time?
That's a good question.
This time last year?
Yeah.
Nah, probably wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have last year. I probably checked up on the scores and watched some highlight reels.
So,
because last year at this time, it was, we would have been talking about the same, roughly the same,
exactly,
conference championship,
but
division championship, right?
But at the same time, did you watch the games last year?
No.
Right, so
not at this stage.
That's a no.
So I think we've influenced Jonas a little bit. Little influence got him a little bit more intrigued in what's going on the 100 yards out there in the NFL.
I think that if you are at all paying attention, to the NFL,
yes,
this year,
uh-huh,
there's no way that you could say, even going into this past weekend, that this was not one of the most interesting.
Oh my God!
From a non-avid,
like
that says a lot.
Exactly, man.
If you're
it really
halfway
was
paying attention.
Yeah.
Oh,
this was a great weekend.
We had the unexpected teams.
Man.
Yep.
We had the teams that you thought were going to be there.
They're not there.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, man. If Kansas City would have lost.
Oh my gosh!
Every single home team would have lost in the divisional round of the playoffs.
Wow.
All of them. They salvaged it and had to go to overtime to do that.
And how close was it?
Oh my gosh! We're gonna get into the playoffs because it was just an incredible weekend of football. Maybe
this was a historic.
The best.
This was actually
arguably
weekend.
The best ever. I can't recall,
bro.
The first time in history.
Yeah.
All 4 games were decided on the last play.
Literally,
on the last
yes.
Literally, the first time.
Yes, that's crazy to think about. I didn't even think about it.
That's
to that point, bro. I just thought about the fact, all of them were 3 points or less, and then the one that wasn't went to overtime, and that's basically. I mean, they might look at changing the rules again.
Rightfully
that,
so,
bro.
Rightfully so.
But at the same time, I had a conversation with one of my friends named Andy Stutter, and he was like, "Man, they ought to go to the college way of playoffs." And I was like, "No, in college you got a lot more kids that can come in and off the field. In football, you have 53 guys.
Yeah,
and half of them are on defense.
Hour and a half.
And these men, these are men. You know what I'm saying? And now you're talking about the risk of injury going up, all kinds of stuff when you're just elongating to the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th overtime.
That's right.
Of continuing. And next week, whoever they got to play is going to destroy them, bro. Because, I mean, their bodies, that's like.
Have more to talk about, though.
Yeah, a game and a half.
You can't play a doubleheader in football like you can baseball.
No.
It's not going to happen.
No, it'll get real sloppy.
Fast. And there's going to be some, I don't
more
know,
injuries.
man. Yeah, more injuries and just real bad for everybody.
Just bad ball.
Man,
the level of intensity is completely different.
Yeah. So my pops called, or he sent me a text. My pops been football, like, he's a football guy. Yeah. He loves football.
Yeah.
He's old school. He got the scars on his knees right here from the old surgeries, from old injuries and things, bro. Like, loves it, loves it, bro. And he sent me a message and was like, "Jay, this is the greatest football weekend ever."
That's
like
awesome.
Straight up, bro.
From
Like greatest
from
playoffs.
A Mohican.
Yeah, bro. From original. You know what I'm saying? OG.
Yeah.
OG FB. You know what I mean?
Time.
But man, it was a really good weekend of football, man. So before we get into it, anything? Did you have a pretty good weekend? Special
weekend was good.
Anything crazy? Anything?
Lots of ball, of course. Yeah. Golf, but then ball.
Yeah.
It was all the games for me.
Hey, how much better is your golf game getting? That swing looks real nice, but does it convert? Does it translate over to the golf course?
Dude, it has started to translate over in everything 150 yards and in. Yeah. Which is
that's the game.
Money can be made there.
Yeah.
And so I mean it is my drive.
Yeah.
I pound. I mean, this weekend, probably, 300 right smack down in the middle. Next shot was like 40 yards.
Bro, how good?
Like, it was
how
awesome.
good did that 300 feel, and what it sounded like?
Amazing. Oh, like an explosion.
Yeah.
Like, you got the group, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
But I can, with me, I've consistently sprayed that thing.
Yeah.
And so starting to, 1 or 2.
Bring it on in here a little bit
so
more.
if I'm hitting 3 out of 10 straight, to me, that's winning.
How many balls are you using per round now?
I'm still going to use a pack. Because I'm gonna lose them on drives mostly. And then if I have 250 250 yards, them par fives, long par fours.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to lose one on that next shot.
Now, it's different packs now. We talking about the single box pack, or we talking about the 12 balls
12
pack?
ball. I'm going through Tyler's 1, 2, a 3, and a 4. Like, I'm running through them all.
I might be able to go play with you then if that's the case.
For sure.
I'm going through a pack on the front
First
nine.
time, yeah, let's get it, bro. Hey, that's my game. I got the way I do. I've never taken a score. Like I'll do a lesson just because I'm like, man, if I could hit a couple more straight, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Instead of the one shot per course, I can have 2.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I don't plan on ever taking a score in golf. I like being out there. I like drinking and smoking and music and just the group.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
You like walking around the park.
Yeah. And if we have some good shots, it's great. And then we can bet.
Yeah.
We'll say, like, all right, bet this drive.
See,
or
like,
bet this putt. Bet this hole. I bet a hole.
You made me feel much better. I wouldn't bet
it's not,
ever.
But
you made me feel much better.
You can bet a putt.
Yeah, I bet a putt all day.
So that's it's like we're gonna have a good. All right, bet a putt.
Yeah,
and make had a little competition in there.
Man, I played in Irving at the Four Seasons.
Yeah,
and it's
great.
right by the street.
Great course.
There's a hole where the street runs this way, bro.
Oh Lord,
I was driving, bro. I'm talking. I hope to God, because that bad boy went straight right. And I was like.
Yeah.
Not me. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. Hit that shaggy.
Yeah. No, but yeah, great. I mean, it was a great weekend. And obviously, as we get into it, hands down, just glued to the TV.
Yeah, man.
Glued.
That weekend of football was, I mean, just starting even with the Bengals and Titans game, bro. We can go ahead and dive into it, man. Why not, man? Because, I mean, it's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about. Let me get these things straightened out over here for us, man. So I can make sure this production is righteous.
It's on point.
Is righteous with us. But here we go. I'm sorry, y'all. Hey, I got ADD. I can't do 2 things at once, but I'm figuring it out.
Really.
Yeah.
You good.
Is it impossible?
I think so, scientifically.
Really,
Jonas? To actually do 2 things at once.
Sorry, I was thinking about something else.
See? There it is.
Here we go.
You can only pay attention to one thing at a time.
That part.
You can do multiple things.
You can do more.
Only pay attention.
Yeah, I could hit that, I guess, and I could shoot the basketball. Yep.
Can you look at something and hear? You can look at something and hear something else, but you can't hear. Yeah. Hold on. Which one? It's one of the things that you really can't do. Like you can't hear 2 things at once. That's what it is. Like listening, like deep listening.
Pay attention
to conversations at once.
Yeah, for sure, simultaneously.
Yeah,
absolutely. But anywho, I paid attention to 4 games this weekend. I'll tell you that much. Right?
Not at the same time.
Not at the same time, but
exactly.
Absolutely paid attention to all of them. So let's start with that Tennessee and Bengals game, right?
Yep.
That was a great game. It was a much better game than I thought. I thought Cincinnati was actually going to pull off on those boys.
Thought that was going to be some BS.
Yeah. Oh,
what?
The interception, I thought was going to be BS. Well, I thought it was
right,
BS.
Yeah, because we were
the one that hit the ground. Right.
Yep.
And I understand he controlled it while it hit the ground.
Yep.
But the rule is a simultaneous catch and hit the ground is an incomplete pass, and that's even in super slow motion. That's exactly what I saw.
That's what you saw.
Yeah.
The hand didn't hit it. The hand didn't get in contact
with the ball
just before the ball.
I didn't think so.
It was very much dependent on the camera angle.
Certainly.
I mean, I guess if you're considering the depth of the grass to the ground,
fair.
Which
there's a gap there.
There's a gap there.
There's a gap there.
But is the grass considered down?
The ground. I don't. I wouldn't call the grass down.
So from the across the field camera.
Yeah.
It looked like to me. I mean, it looked to me like he had possession of the ball because you could see it, or it looked like you could see hands on the ball.
Yep.
And then you could see shit getting kicked up from where the ball
post.
Hit the ground.
Yeah. It was like.
And he had it. Like at that point, he had it. There's no doubt. At that point, he had it.
that logo did not move.
Right.
Yeah.
However,
it was control.
No, he caught it.
Total control.
He had control of the ball.
Was it simultaneous?
Yeah, it was.
That's the question.
Was it simultaneous?
The other side, it looked like
a legit catch.
Yep.
That from the backside, from his backside, from the near side.
Yeah.
It looked like that he did not have his hand on the ball.
Right.
Wow.
At that time, like from that side, it looked like hands over here still.
Yeah.
When that hit,
that depth, like point of view is crazy.
Point of view is it's awesome to even have it.
Really tight.
Like 8 people can see the same thing, but have 8 different opinions on it, right?
Certainly.
Bro, I
From
changed
their
my
point of
mind
view.
twice on that.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, ain't no way. No way. And then they start showing him like, oh yeah, okay, maybe yeah.
Maybe.
Then they showed it the other way, and I was like, nah.
No, not a
Yep.
chance.
And then they called it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
I was like, well,
Man, I wouldn't. I changed. You know, I was with you. I was like, nope, pinned it.
yeah.
And it was like, oh wait, it was the nose. Did the nose really touch?
Right.
I don't know. Like,
Can't
I don't
tell.
know. But what I do know is this dude got complete control. That was a hell of a
Yeah, he had
hell
complete
of a
control.
catch. Like,
So
He
was it
he
ruled?
absolutely had control of the ball.
Was it
No
ruled a
doubt about
catch
that.
initially?
yes.
So-
So it couldn't overturn it. That's
Because
what
they
it
didn't
was.
have
'Cause it
enough
wasn't
evidence
to say that it wasn't.
Got you.
But
That
yes.
makes sense.
Yeah.
But had it been ruled incomplete,
So just
It would've- yeah, I don't think
to
it would've been
clarify,
overturned.
So it would have been if they had ruled it incomplete. there
I think it
would've
would've
been more
stayed.
controversy, maybe. But since
Certainly.
they ruled it a complete
A completed
catch,
interception.
yeah,
Yep.
they needed to be able to say, yeah, no, that didn't happen
Right.
from the replay.
yeah.
And there wasn't enough evidence,
It
which
wasn't
I would
enough.
agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So I didn't quite understand that part of the
Yeah.
negotiation.
Man.
No, that's if
That's
that
like-
ball
it's like some-
touches, if it's
It's like some courtroom shit there.
it really is.
Yeah.
It's a matter of millimeters. That we're
Yeah,
talking.
yeah, for
But
sure.
if it touches and that thing moves, rotates at any point,
Right.
nope.
That's crazy.
Just like
Yeah.
not control. That's
Nah,
not
but,
control.
hey, but Cincinnati is balling right, man. They're
Yep.
playing right now, and it's kind of crazy. Jonas pointed something out. Last time Cincinnati was in the Super Bowl, or every time Cincinnati's gone to the Super Bowl, they played against the 49ers. So it's like, hey, man, if Cincinnati's going to
interesting.
the Super Bowl, then more than likely they're going to play against the 49ers if we're going by history.
That's interesting.
That's wild to think about, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the
That's
chances,
interesting.
I mean, there is a chance.
Yeah.
They're saying there's a chance.
I was,
Oh,
I
that's
was,
certainly
right?
a chance.
Yeah,
I was
there's
a
a
junior in
chance.
high school the
Yep.
last time
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati was
We
in the
were
Super
doing the
Bowl.
icky shuffle.
Bro,
at that time.
I was 6.
Was it Dennis
no, I was
Erickson?
5.
Erickson.
Was
Who was
that
it?
Yeah,
Eddie-
It was-
yeah. No. That was
No,
Boomer
Erickson.
Esiason.
Boomer
wasn't it?
Esiason?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
Boomer
all right,
Esiason.
Okay.
Icky Woods.
Oh, Nikki. Mm-hmm.
That boy, hey, he had the icky shuffle before the game.
They did. Oh, he did.
Yeah, bro. I remember that was on
If I'm not
Madden.
badly mistaken,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Madden.
I probably should have looked that back up. But if I'm not badly mistaken, I believe that was a heartbreaker of a game too.
Yeah, it
What?
was.
Oh,
it
back
was.
then.
In '88, yeah.
That was before they had the stripes, when they had the Bengals written across the orange helmet.
Oh wow. I don't even,
Yeah, bro.
can't even recall their uniforms.
I thought they had the Bengals right here on the helmet. But anyways,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
they had the stripes here on the shoulder pads.
I digress.
Yes. they
Anyways.
did, yes.
Anyways,
Bengals
great
pulled
game.
it out.
It was
Great, amazing game.
Yeah, it was a great game. Followed by another heartbreaker
Mm-hmm.
for a lot of people. For me, I bet on BETUS.
Mm.
You know why I bet on BETUS? So there's another one. I won't name the platform, but on BETUS, I actually would have won $20 more. Right?
A little friendly on the rewards, eh?
Yeah, a little friendly on the rewards.
I like it.
Right? And I don't
We
know
like
if that's
it.
an
We
incentive
like that a lot.
to come over here to BETUS, but
Certainly.
that incentivized me.
Yep. And I'm sure it would incentivize many more.
If Aaron Rodgers would have just showed up that
At
night.
all.
I mean,
Like at all. Apart from the first, like at all.
yeah, you score on the opening drive. It's like, oh yeah, money in the bank. Shout out what you drank. You know,
I stopped watching it.
Doo, doo, doo. Bro, I thought it was money in the bank, man.
Yeah,
And
I was like, undefeated, baby.
yeah, man. Had I known that Aaron Rodgers had never beaten the 49ers in the playoffs, I might have
That
bet
part.
differently.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
Yep. That right there, after the fact,
Yeah.
resonate. Like I was like, wow.
It's like, somebody please mention this in the week
They
before.
did. Somebody did.
They did? I just didn't see it.
You didn't
You
see
gotta-
it.
I didn't see
They
it,
did.
man.
I seen that stat earlier in the week, and it didn't influence because it was like, yeah, but there's got to be a time. There's got to be a moment. It's
He's due.
it's fucking A-Rod.
But-
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Colin
but-
Kaepernick.
Right.
time.
But this time,
This is
this is the time. This team, where he's at this season, MVP season.
So it's,
Yeah.
not, it's not time to talk about picks yet.
Yeah.
But
No.
for the
Oh, yeah.
conference championships,
It's-
I said,
oh, you got a
division
fact? You got
championships,
it?
Yeah.
You got an
I
interesting fact?
said, like, I went with my heart.
Yeah.
This is what I want to see happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
so,
bro.
So for the next round, I'm going back to stats.
Yeah,
going back to
bro.
stats,
You got to
okay.
go back. I mean, if we
stats
would have gone with
won out.
stats, and we did in this game, we got smacked in the face.
We did.
Straight up. I wonder,
Across the board.
Aaron Rodgers is he a NorCal guy? I believe he's a NorCal guy.
He's a
growing
NorCal
up,
guy?
you
Okay.
know?
Okay.
I think he's a NorCal guy, and I wonder
Probably
if he
by
is
the look
such
that
a
he's
fan.
got going right now, I can see that.
that he just refuses to put his team out of the
Wow,
playoffs.
come on, get out of here.
You think there's any teams that do
Get
that
out
kind
of
of
here.
stuff?
Get out, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You're a guy.
I know.
You've been in it.
Yeah,
No, ain't no fucking
nobody's
way.
laying down like that. I get it.
Nobody, no.
But bro, those, I mean,
Not for that.
No.
but when you go back and think about it, think about the conditions, think about the teams, and this is what surprised me because Green Bay does have two really good running backs.
Yeah, they do.
They couldn't run the
They
ball.
can smash. But the thing is, the 49ers defense is right now playing
At a very high level.
next to Rams.
Yeah.
By far the best
Yeah.
ball. Period.
Yeah.
Like they're insane. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Their D line is wreaking havoc. Like it's I ain't gonna say it's unbelievable. It's unreal to see it. Like every play, like consistently. 'Cause third down, they're coming. Third down, something. He's getting grabbed or they're hitting the ball. Like something every time. It's unreal. It's like it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
especially
man.
when you appreciate D line.
That was
Exactly.
a day of
D-line, that's
defense
crazy,
winning
yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Huh?
That was a day of defense winning games.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, I
until
mean,
you get to Sunday.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That
day,
but
it was
day,
low scoring.
That was the day. Yes.
Low scoring. I mean, I think
Relatively low
those
scoring, yeah.
points
Yeah.
combined
Relative,
equaled up to what Casey and Buffalo did that night. It's somewhere around there.
Oh, right.
right?
That makes
Like,
sense. Yeah.
and the fact that they were just
Yeah.
2 3-point games like that, and nobody could have called it. You thinking about the conditions, you would think that would be conducive to a Green Bay team because that's home field advantage. But at the same time, they're throwing a passing offense, and the receivers could not make cuts, and that's for a DB. If you got a receiver that's rounding off his routes, bro.
Yeah, it depends because some routes you route, but I can't. I'm not gonna say nothing about receiver play.
Yeah,
Because some of the balls that was been thrown was very uncharacteristic of A-Rod. Like I mean, if we could go back clip for clip and kind of look at it, third downs, and I think a lot of it had to do with the pressure.
Yeah.
Like 1,000% it had to do with the pressure because clock's ticking. As a quarterback, obviously he's done it for long enough.
Yep.
And he knows when this D-line is better than another D-line and that D-line sucks and this D-line is awesome.
Yeah.
I got to get this ball out of my hands or something's happening back here now. We ain't
sure.
gonna like that.
For sure.
And that started to wear as the game went on. And then the climate came into picture.
yeah.
But no, I mean, dude,
I mean,
it
both
was
teams are in it.
uncharacteristic of Aaron with the ball
Yeah, it
placement.
was.
Like I can't
It
even lie.
was.
Like
It
the
was.
decisions that he was making with the ball,
Do you think his
holding
foot-
on to the ball?
Now the decisions is one thing, but the delivery of the ball that can be affected by the conditions, right? Like stepping into your throw. If that heel is sliding,
Well,
you know what I mean? Like
but
it's gonna be. It's gonna.
I didn't see him
affect it,
sliding. I didn't see him
Yeah.
slip. I didn't see. I saw D lineman in his face. I saw Aaron having to kind of manipulate the situation and throw off base.
Yeah.
Because he got to address
Yeah.
all the chaos up front.
Yeah.
Those guys were. I'm just gonna say the San Francisco's defensive line had Aaron Rodgers shook.
Yeah, and
Like-
in the past when Aaron Rodgers, because Aaron Rodgers is very athletic,
Yeah.
but when Aaron Rodgers is shook, he forgets he can run. He forgets he
happened.
can run. He
Yep.
did it in
Last year.
against Tampa Bay last year.
Yep. Had it.
Right?
There's nobody there.
Wide open lane
Yep.
to take it upfield, get the first down, but
Score.
chose
actually,
not
probably.
to for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But
That's my guy. I love that guy.
yeah, no, yeah,
It
Aaron
was
Rodgers,
like
bro.
that's what made it so devastating.
Yeah.
They get the ball with 4 minutes left, and it was like, oh, it's time. Like this is it.
This is set up. This is
Up 7.
Yeah,
This
bro.
is it. Like
How
we're
many
gonna
times
put
did
it
they say
away.
that this weekend though?
Man, bro.
they got it.
Oh, they got
Right
it
now.
Yeah.
Well,
It's no problem. 4 minutes left, no problem. They got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That one I said it with the most confidence
Yeah.
versus the other.
Oh, absolutely, bro. I was
like the most
especially when they
confidence.
scored. Like when they scored early, bro. I straight up went to watch UFC.
Yeah,
I wanted to see the fight.
I get it.
You know, and
'Cause
it was some good
too
UFC
easy,
fights.
Too quick.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, dang.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here's the track meet.
Psych.
You know, and San Francisco
Psych.
made the quickest adjustment in the history of the NFL playoffs. Like
Kudos
them
to
boys
them.
shut them down.
That's
3 more
why-
points for the rest of the. I'm talking the first drive. I think it took like 4 minutes, 5 minutes to score.
Yeah.
You know, and didn't get back,
Didn't
in,
get
there.
back in there.
Didn't see pay dirt again. But more good
And
games.
I wonder they could
Congrats
even
to the
see.
Niners.
Yeah, congrats to the Niners, man.
Yeah, for
Congrats
sure.
to the Niners,
Rolling.
bro.
And then
That's
what?
wonder they could even see in the cold.
It wasn't that
Yeah.
bad. That wasn't that
You don't
bad.
think it was that
It was like a flurry. Flurries aren't.
Yeah, it was flurry.
You can do that.
That's kind of fun though. Like,
Yeah, 'cause it's
the
not
only
water,
people that are really
not
cold in those
wet.
games are the guys that are not playing and the people in the stands.
Period.
Right? Because the guys on the
Yeah.
field, that heart rate is
yeah,
going,
yeah,
you're sweating. I mean,
yeah.
you know how it's running. In that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is 0 degrees. I don't really know if that you feel something, but not nearly as
Right.
bad as the people in the stands, like sharing
Just
blankets.
sitting.
There is a break point between like it's cold, but I'm pumping and
Yeah.
I'm okay. To it's cold and I'm about to die.
Yeah, and my blood is cold.
There is no.
and I
My
can't
blood
warm
is
up.
cold.
Like,
Yeah.
need some-
I can't get my
some
core to
blankets.
warm up. Like,
I need
ah,
some
damn.
blankets. I
You
need
made it to the core.
some
Yeah.
body heat.
Yeah.
something.
Oh, and speaking of cold blood, I got to go back to that Cincinnati game. You know, that young kicker, bro. That young kicker's
Oh,
got
the
ice in
story,
his
the
veins,
story that
bro.
Burrow told was awesome. Did you hear it?
Yeah, like
When he-
yeah, you can tell it though.
I
You can tell it.
mean,
Yeah, because I didn't hear it.
it was something along the lines of prior to the kick,
Yeah.
Burrow kind of walks by. I mean, he was doing his warm up kicks.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And comes off the kicking net and just kind of takes a deep breath and is like, "Look like we're going to the championship, boys."
Yeah, bro. He say hit
I was
it
like,
on,
"That's
bro.
nice."
Yeah, and the young, as a, he said, I think he's a rookie this year, bro.
Yeah, he's still a rookie.
He's a rookie, and I mean, he might.
Bro.
I saw him. They showed video of him walking out, but I didn't see the. I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Oh, did,
Number
he, did, he
six.
pulled a. Hey, he pulled a Steph Curry, bro. Did you see that clip? He kicked the ball and just turned to his dude and started doing this, bro.
Oh, he
Before
did.
it went
Yeah,
in,
it was in
bro.
the, yeah, he
Oh,
did.
yeah.
I did
No,
see
look,
that.
like
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
yeah, it's
like,
ball game.
Yeah.
Let's
I
get it.
stopped watching at that
Right.
point too, because
yeah, that's cold blooded.
Yeah.
They got some
Yeah.
cold blooded kids over there now.
Yeah, they do, bro.
Like, hey,
Young
I was
cocky,
like,
like,
Burrow, like,
they're
yeah.
so dumb they believe they can beat anybody. And that is the scariest group that you can play. Like
Yeah.
there's
True.
In baseball, it's the same. It's a thing in baseball. Like in the playoffs, you'll see a team like a guy shoving it. Boom, an
Yeah.
ace. He's an ace for a reason. A guy shoving it on the
Right.
ball, right? And all these vets are like, God, dog, I can't hit him again. I'm 1 for 13
Whatever.
in my career. And the pinch hitter, a freaking dude, just called up from AA baseball, come drop a bomb on this dude, bro, because he's too dumb, to realize
know.
what moment he's in.
Yep.
All he knows is baseball.
Right.
He's like, this dude released the ball. Let me hit it, you know?
What they
But
say,
also-
ignorance is bliss.
Yes. Yes,
It's
bro.
like,
sometimes
I'm
you
just here.
know. Sometimes you just know. Sometimes you can feel it.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
Like, I actually
This
am.
time-
Like,
I got it.
I'm on right
not,
now.
Not cocky, really. Not.
Oh, that was cocky.
Like,
Yo, it's
I
cocky.
mean, not,
That boy
not,
said-
the, not the attitude.
Hey, to
like
get there, you
saying,
got to
like-
have some level of cocky.
Right, but I'm not saying
Yeah.
like. I'm saying like you're feeling that you got it is not you being cocky. You just know.
Yeah.
oh, fair.
And that's
Yeah,
that's
but
built
it's
from the
like-
work that he put in to
And
get
when
there.
you,
Yeah.
and when the ball, in this case, when the ball leaves your foot, when the ball leaves your hand, when leaves the bat, whatever. There's times when you just know. Like,
Yeah.
You don't have to look. You
Yeah.
know.
And man,
Absolutely.
I saw
That was
like
right. It was perfect.
Instagram, social media is great because you
Yes,
get
it
to
is.
go back and see stuff. When this kid was at Florida, he set a Coke bottle up on
Oh, that was nice.
like
That
on
was-
a
that
wall
was really
in the
cool.
stands. He kicks the ball, hits the bottle cap, and spins the bottle cap. Now I don't know if that's real,
But
it sure looked like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his cockiness makes it seem like it was absolutely real.
If you can hit the top of a Coke bottle,
Yeah.
you
With a
hit the
football
bottle
off your
is, yeah.
like that's fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. You got like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Spider-Man web on your foot,
Right.
dog. Like
Dude.
sling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Exactly.
That's serious,
That's
bro.
funny.
So, starting Sunday's games, right? We had a
Sunday, yeah.
very good game starting out, and at 1st it wasn't a very good game, right?
Depends
it was
on who
a
you're rooting
blowout.
for.
No, yeah, exactly. But I'm saying,
But-
even if you're rooting for the Rams, it was halftime. It's a wrap, son. We got what 26-3.
And that money, baby.
You know, we in
Yeah.
there. Well, yeah. Oh, we
Making
got
bets.
Brady shook. They in the
Yeah.
locker room. Oh, we got to finish,
Yeah.
and we just gonna go run the clock out, stick to the script. We're not gonna do what Atlanta did and go
Yeah.
lose by this 28 because we know who's on the other side. And what happened?
Wow.
I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, that's Brady magic, dog. Like all this stuff that just so happened, bro.
27-3.
Fumbles, interceptions, like this,
27-3.
the wild. It was 27-3 at halftime, right? Down 24.
27-3.
You know, and I'm texting. I think
That's
we
crazy.
were actually we
We
had
were on
a
the
live
Zoom
stream,
call. Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
hit halftime, and was like, man, this game looks over, but you never know with Brady,
So,
you
like,
know.
like, what's
That
Brady,
dude-
what's Brady do in the locker room?
Yeah.
and we
At
before.
halftime,
He got hit in the lip
game
and
like
stuff. It was-
Yeah,
He got the
he
shit
got
out.
blood on him, bro. It's
Like-
like, oh, it's a wrap, son.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
That was his first.
It's Bruce
that was his
Lee moment
first
now.
Yep.
Unsportsmanlike conduct in
Yeah.
in his professional career.
Yeah, thought Brady was shook.
it.
Thought he was done. Thought the game was over. You know?
That's it.
And before we got off the Zoom, we was like, man, it's halftime. I'll probably come back sometime in the fourth, but it looks like a blowout. But you never know with Tom Brady, man. Let's see what happens with Brady in the second half. Sure enough, bro. Like this. It happened late. It was like the beginning of the fourth when they started the roll.
Bing, bing.
Did Brady cause fumbles? Did he cause interceptions?
I think it was just the aura.
It is.
No,
I think it's just, because when you're.
It's there.
But can you make a mistake with Tom Brady on the other team?
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
absolutely.
You cannot.
Well,
because he will take advantage of it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
you can't.
exactly,
You can't. But people do. You want to know why? Because they know Tom Brady's on the other team.
There's
and
constant,
the booty holes
constant
get tight.
pressure.
Then booty holes get tight, boy.
Constant pressure.
Arms get tight. And even though I'm up by 24,
But
I can't even breathe the same right now. I'm about to beat Brady.
Constant pressure.
Bro, you know what I'm talking
I know
about.
what it's constant pressure.
Yeah, bro. And
So-
what is it about that makes an athlete just completely change, switch it up from balling out to,
Tighten it up.
yeah, like, is that
fear to fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Been afraid of really messing it up.
Yeah, and that's when they say
They talk about in like in like some of these like business things and motivational things. They talk about people having a fear of failure.
yeah,
And sometimes you look at that and like, that's stupid, but that's what it is. Like,
Yeah,
you get to that point, like you're that close, and you're like, oh shit.
yeah, and
Right.
in sports we call it
Like-
playing to win, and then versus playing not to lose.
Right.
Right. You can be up and start playing not to lose, getting real conservative.
Exactly.
Right, and
conservative.
not doing the things that got you there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only you know what you're doing, but the other team recognizes what you're doing,
Yep.
and now they're non-consumer
Oh,
going
yeah.
for
And
strips
they're going-
now.
yeah, exactly.
Right, because they
Yeah.
know they're going to run the ball.
They're
I'm trying
riding
to
the
strip it
momentum.
out. Right?
Yeah.
And
It's
yeah,
like, oh,
and,
yeah,
and
they've been
things
riding
just,
the momentum.
It's just that momentum.
momentum.
You can't see it,
Yeah.
but you can feel it.
And it's
you
a whole nother beast. when
Yes, in
that
playoffs?
dude is on the other sideline.
My gosh, that's that
Hey.
added pressure.
Yeah.
It's like now you
It's an
okay.
added pressure.
So all right, we fumble on the 20. Now Tom Brady scores for the first time. All right, guys, just relax, calm down. As soon as you say that, everybody's on the same page thinking about messing it up.
Here we go.
So
Fucking it up.
Here we go.
it's like, oh,
Here we
crap,
go.
man. No, now that we ain't messing
we
it
go.
up this time. Well, your mind doesn't
Yeah.
see we ain't, but it sees messing it up this time.
There's another one.
And sure enough,
Yeah, they got
Next thing you
27-27.
know,
Yeah.
So, Matthew Stafford,
oh my God, that play.
talk about doing the things that you do that got you there.
Hey,
The play calling,
that's why they traded for you.
the execution. He took a hit, too.
Yeah, yeah,
He took a hit,
yeah, bro.
threw a dime.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, yeah. And, for the Bucks to go cover zero, I mean, they're like,
That's
we're
two
coming.
man, right? Or cover two.
Zero is
yeah.
no safety.
Yeah.
You got that cat. He got that cat his backyard ball. And everybody else is blissing
Yeah.
to get the quarter. Like, bro, that was awesome.
Ballsy.
That was awesome. The trade is still TBD
Yeah.
because we know Goff, got them to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did.
Lost a close game.
Well, did Goff
to
get
the
him to the
Pats.
Super Bowl, or did that running game get him to the Super Bowl?
Combination of, because
Yeah.
I think if we go look statistically what he did through the air,
Yeah.
he wasn't no slouch.
Oh, he was
now.
solid, bro.
And he was
had a solid
slinging it.
season.
Yeah, he did.
And they
He
paid
did.
him $100 million for it.
They did. But I mean, I go look at the Super Bowl. He had, I remember vividly Brandon Cooks dropped ball.
Yeah.
Getting past Gilmore.
Yeah.
Drops the ball. Huge
Oh, yeah.
in the game. Like huge because it was kind of later. And I want to say that put them up, I don't know, what, 3 or 4?
Yeah.
Drop. Huge.
I mean, you did the hard part. You got
Did the hard
past
part.
Gilmore.
Right. Just
Now you
finish
gotta
it.
Catch the ball, right?
The other, he actually had a couple because he had one in
Yeah.
the back of the end zone.
Well, that's why he's not there anymore.
Certainly. Anyways, but I'm looking at Goff and what he did.
Yeah.
In that, like getting them to the Super Bowl or being the quarterback of a Super Bowl contender and at the Super Bowl, and then giving them a chance to win.
Yeah.
Like realistically, giving them a chance to win, and not, unfortunately, they didn't get it done. But here we are, Stafford, essentially doing the same thing. He knocked out Brady. That was,
Man.
I mean,
That's it, bro. And he had a clutch pass,
he
that
did
40-yard pass
like,
to do it.
under all the pressure.
Yes,
like
bro.
all the pressure.
Man.
They don't happen. They're punting there, I believe.
Yeah.
And I'd like to say I like the chances of Brady going down and getting the field goal range.
Yeah.
But no, for him to that was I think career changing.
Yeah.
For Matt he's always been clutch, but never at that level.
Yes.
I think he has the most fourth quarter comebacks, the most overtime wins. So,
but he hasn't
done it like that.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he hadn't had the protection and the other elements around him.
Yeah.
To even that boy been under pressure
All
his whole career. I bet he's like. Rico Lodge is like,
right.
This is great,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Been there.
I see him he's making passes like Mahomes. Like,
he can definitely do all that. He can do all that.
But now he's in L.A. on the scene with a squad.
Defense,
bro.
Yeah.
And it's fun to watch, bro.
I'm happy
it's fun
for
to
him.
watch. Yeah, so
Highland Park guy.
Hey, Highland Park
Dallas
guy, man. I was talking to Doc. He was like, Matthew Stafford from Dallas. He's like, oh, man, I'm a Rams fan now.
Nice.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
Highland Park. But no, man. Well, then it's good to see OBJ have some success in the playoffs, too, because I'm an OBJ fan, bro. He's just,
me too.
He's the type of dude that plays for the love and the joy of the game and for the fans, bro, for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? He's not, he's going to get the bag, but he's not chasing the bag. He loves
crazy time.
He loves being out there, bro. So that was a big win by the Rams. Luckily, we did call that, so it didn't hurt the record too bad. So,
it worked.
You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty solid weekend. It worked, on those bets. But and the last game that I did want to address. There was another play in that Bucks game that the rules are crazy, man. Rules are crazy, right? So, Bucks down. They're trying to make, drive down the field. Pass to Mike Evans.
Right.
Gets hit on the sideline. Late. If the ball was in the air when he got hit, that would have been first down Tampa Bay. But since the ball hit the ground before he got hit and it was fourth down. First down going the other way.
Yep.
But they're going to tack it on I think it was 1st and 15 when they got the ball. Right?
It becomes,
That's a crazy rule to me, bro. That's a crazy rule. I understand
So it becomes unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't a whatever foul, like pass interference, nothing like that.
After the play.
Yeah, and this was after the play, dead ball foul, right?
Yep.
And that was just I've been watching football my whole life.
I'm sure you've seen
dead ball
penalties,
fouls, but not like that.
Because
like
often
off the ball,
it didn't happen on fourth down. Oh, okay.
Like maybe fourth down, somebody in the interior lineman smacks an O lineman or something, or vice versa.
Yeah.
After the play.
That's right.
Right, two guys fighting. Then
that gets you. Typically, it's getting you a first down.
Yeah.
Or
after the play, it's not getting you first ball, but they're gonna attack you still.
Well, attack you,
I've seen those situations, but for it to be on the ball like that, that's what made that situation so wild, man.
Well, and the other part of it that makes it so stand out so much is that was potentially a game-changing play.
Yeah.
Potentially game-changing call.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
you're down the stretch.
Actually.
Yeah, it was. That was one of the possessions that because they tied it up.
They were down. Was down the stretch.
Yeah, it was down. I think they were still down at that point.
Okay.
But had they scored on that drive and then ended up scoring again as they did,
right? Who knows?
Could have changed that.
I mean, could have changed the outcome.
But that was the right call.
Yeah, it was the right call. Absolutely the right call.
It was just like wow.
It's like wow. I've never thought about this situation.
It's like when you see it happen in a playoff game with a team that can take an advantage
of any mistake.
If they had that first down, I truly believe they would have won that.
Yeah, because that momentum
it could have gone.
And momentum doesn't just affect the team that has the momentum.
Right.
It affects the team that doesn't have it.
That flip,
you feel
flip
it.
of possession there was that was a huge deal.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
Psychologically and man, that's just the way it
comes
looked,
to the outcome.
That's the way it felt.
The actual outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a blow.
And then there you get to what had actually happened at the end.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
another kicker.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yep. Got it done, and I'm extremely happy for the Dallas boy, Matthew Stafford. Congratulations. We was in your hometown this morning at a breakfast, chilling in the Highland Park area. But yeah, man, I want to see you keep rolling. I think so my teams are out. I think I had Kansas City, but I picked Cleveland as a sleeper. So Kansas City's still in, but Cleveland's out. They didn't even make it.
Right.
And then I had Tampa Bay going back as well.
Oh, you had the rematch.
Right? Yeah. I had the rematch, and obviously Tampa Bay didn't make it. I believe both of your teams are still represented in the playoffs right now. The Saints aren't in.
The Saints are definitely.
And I think you picked the Bills at the beginning of the year.
I did pick the Bills. Yeah.
So your teams are out.
We
It's
have
all
not even
good.
talked about that yet.
You know why the Saints aren't in, right?
Because they lost too many times.
No, because that too, but ultimately because the 49ers beat the Rams at the end of the season. But
we still have one game to talk
yeah,
about.
we still got another game to talk about, man. And it was a pretty dang good one, bro. I think it's the most exciting game possibly in the history of the NFL,
the cherry
bro.
on top of this past week.
The Bills and the Chiefs. And first of all, before I get started on the game, I just want to shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs fans. They donated $176 million to Josh Allen's favorite charity, the Children's Hospital up in Buffalo.
Oh, that's big time.
That's big time, man.
Wow.
That's big time. That's the way. That's
wow.
That's a great. That's how you win, man. You know, like Josh. I know it sucks to lose. Probably rather be, you know, in the.
But still, yeah.
That's that slow hug. Like, good game.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, bro.
Damn, like, I love y'all, but
the embrace between Josh Allen and Pat Mahomes, bro. It's like, man, that's respect right there.
The future.
And I'm like,
Those
man,
guys are
this is the new Peyton Manning, Tom Brady right here. Like, straight up. Every time every time these guys face off, this will be the most watched game of the season for the rest of unless they leave those teams, and I don't see that happening.
I don't see it happening. Yeah,
because Josh Allen gonna get the bag too.
Again.
Yeah, again.
He just got it.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to do something
again.
Because Pat Mahomes got like $500 million.
Yeah, what Josh get?
Not that.
Well,
he didn't get what that got.
Oh, Josh got like 280.
Did he? Over how long?
5 or 6. Jonas, you want to look at? No, Josh got broke off.
Oh, so he did get
He got a bag.
Okay.
Oh, 1,000. He's secured for at least a good 4 years.
But it wasn't the $40 million a year. It's probably like $35 million a year, something like that.
It wasn't 10.
Yeah.
So this was like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
For the
Well, you know, Dallas Texans had to sign.
He ain't going nowhere.
Them Dallas Texans had to sign Pat Mahomes at that.
258.
At 10 years.
258. 258.
258? Yeah, that's
he's locked in.
Yeah, that's
he's not going nowhere.
16.5 signing bonus, 150 guaranteed.
Yep. Yeah, he's not going nowhere.
62, 58, 60.
He's not going
carry
nowhere.
my one.
Right.
Now, he making a good pretty little penny over there, man.
He ain't going nowhere, man.
Yeah, no, sir.
Yeah, so that's a matchup that I look forward to seeing.
So what did
many
you
a time
see some more?
What did you appreciate most about that game, bro? Because that was just an epic. It was an NFL, man.
They were on fire.
Yeah.
Top offenses, top 2 quarter, like top 3 quarter. They was on fire. They was on fire.
It was really
like play calling was great. Yeah, it was back and forth. Like it was basketball on the football field.
Yeah,
it was fun, man.
Yeah, bro. And then the last 2 minutes and 51 seconds or something like that. The last 2 minutes, it was like 25 points scored.
25 points
in the last 2 minutes of the game.
I'll tell you, the Tyreek's catch and run with the dude. That dude is a other kind of guy.
Hey,
like
when you hear the other team complaining about where's the taunting penalty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
You should have let it happen. You should have let it happen.
Hey,
is that taunting?
Absolutely, it's taunting. Yes, taunting.
Clayton.
Like what? Oh, you doing that to me? Oh, okay. Well, you really trying to spread love right now?
Let's go, peace, man, peace and love out here.
In my misery,
Peace,
I gotta try to catch your fast ass.
This is respect, man. Peace, man.
Bro, yeah, he's a other kind of guy and is insane, so freaking fast, and it's like, oh my god, not you seen it there, like we've seen it. Yeah, I don't know what he hit on that one, but you can just see it,
miles
like
per hour,
split guys and then run away.
Oh my gosh, bro! And I was talking with another homie of mine. He was like, man, the guy took a bad angle. I was like, no, he took a regular normal angle. He would take on anybody else.
Yep.
But you cannot replicate
Tyreek
Hill. You can't do that
angle
in practice.
Yeah, you got to straighten
unless
up.
you got somebody on the bike.
Yeah,
You know,
motorbike.
You got somebody out there on a motorbike, dog, with a jersey on. You got to tackle that motorbike. You better take a good angle because
you have to straighten up.
That bro, he
whatever angle you on, you got to end up straightening up.
Yeah, bro. So
just straighten up.
You got to, bro. You got to. And I mean, that's a strength for Buffalo is their defensive backs.
Yeah, they got guys. They got some rabbits. They can tackle. They got really good DBs.
Yeah, bro. Like you know, I'm mad every year in fantasy I don't get Buffalo. Like I'm mad
because
because I know they're gonna show up every
across
week.
the board.
Yeah,
this year,
bro.
Actually,
Yeah, bro.
impressive.
Buffalo's solid defense.
And they just got shredded.
Yeah. So another thing.
Nobody just sucked.
No.
Nobody failed to show up
Yeah.
in any of these games.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Aaron did. Sorry.
this is
Well,
this,
no team.
oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
No team as a whole.
Aaron didn't show.
They're in the Green Bay special teams.
Yeah,
That
so, yeah.
team.
Oh, they
Okay.
ranked last in the league all year.
Oh, God.
How do you not
So they
address
showed-
that before the playoffs?
So they showed up. They
Because
just
you got
brought what they
Aaron
had.
and the defense. And
All
all,
over.
yeah.
So
Anyways,
they're gonna come
they're
up
like,
with
"Yeah."
no all phases of the game
Hey,
coming to the
it's-
playoffs.
You know, the
matter.
week after a game, the only thing they get addressed is what sucked, what truly sucked. They may have been last in rankings,
Yeah.
but it didn't cost them a
Games.
game.
Yeah.
Like the first practice, like
Yeah.
right now, it was regular first practice. Everybody doing special team drill.
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah, bro.
It hadn't cost them a game, so it hasn't been a point of emphasis.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, we can go back. We can go back to
Yeah,
the Bills.
bro.
Okay,
So-
sorry. I was like,
This-
sore spot.
You know, there are great quarterbacks in the league.
Yeah,
No, there are good quarterbacks in the league.
they are.
Right? There are good quarterbacks in the history of the league.
Yeah,
This is why Pat Mahomes, to me, is the greatest possibly. I mean, I can't. Tom Brady has said,
Hey.
Potential.
but he's
Yeah.
on the way to
Possibly.
being the greatest quarterback ever because of small little things like this, right? And I talked about it yesterday a little bit. Okay, so on that last drive, 13 seconds on the clock. 13.
2 great play calls, by the way.
And I'm gonna bring the Cowboys up. Dak had 2 chances with 2 minutes and 51 seconds.
Okay.
First to get in the end zone.
Yep.
Second time he had 30 plus seconds on the clock. And didn't make it happen. Matter of fact, he ran the ball for 14 seconds on one of the play. The
did.
last play of the game.
Yeah, ran the clock out.
Ran the clock out. Smart. Extremely smart play. Right?
Who
While you're
called that
down,
play?
just run the clock out. Right?
called that play?
It don't matter who called the
Yeah,
play.
dude. Dak didn't call it.
It don't matter. It
Yeah,
don't
it
matter.
does.
It
Yes,
don't.
it does.
Quarterback has
Trust me, it matters.
a quarterback has the power to audible. Right?
Some do.
Some do, and those guys will get paid $500 million to do it.
Fair.
Right?
But I bet you
So-
don't have to worry about it because they call really good plays. Sorry.
We'll just take these two.
I'm not going to come off it.
So here's the story.
But this is the point, though, to what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
All right? So, we'll take that.
Okay.
Some do call really good plays, but some quarterbacks have the power to change that thing. Last play. All right? Not the last play. It was a field goal.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry.
Field goal drive.
Yeah. The
Kansas
field goal
City
drive.
field goal drive,
Yeah,
yes.
of regulation.
Yep, first play.
No, this is the second play. This is the second play
Second
I'm
play.
talking about.
It's a great play.
Right? First play, Tyreek Hill across the middle.
Great
Get
play.
some yards.
15
Great
yards.
call. Yeah, because
That's
you knew the middle
a
of the field was
chunk.
going to be open, and that's a chunk. And he's the fastest.
Smart call.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to get to 15 yards the quickest.
Yep.
Get on the ball real fast. Everybody
Put some
get up
blockers in
here.
front of him.
And the way Pat Mahomes
Kick
is
off
like,
return.
get y'all ass off here.
That's right.
Let's go.
We already know. We already know.
But,
Yep.
boom. Spike it down. Stop the
Nice.
clock.
50-yard line or just behind it?
Just behind the 50-yard line. Yeah. Next
Great
play.
spot. How much? 7 seconds now?
Yeah, 7 seconds now. Right? Next play, they come out, set up. They see the defense. Timeout. Right?
They
go
got
to the
one more
sideline.
timeout left.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
So
call
they had
timeout.
two.
And I'll just say, I was terribly nervous. At this
Oh,
point.
I
Oh,
was
for
too.
sure. Like, dude,
I was
like,
too.
what are you about to call? Like, to get,
Yeah.
but you got a timeout.
was
So I'm
not
always
cool
like,
Yeah.
you can hit the middle of the field. Defense can't just play stuff.
Yes.
If you do, you're going to deuces.
And that's another coaching point. They had 3 timeouts when they started this drive.
They did.
Okay, so
That's
they had
huge.
all their timeouts.
All of their timeouts.
Right? They didn't blow one because of alignment. They didn't blow one because a coach on the field or
Yeah,
something,
when
some
no-
craziness. No,
yeah,
nothing
brain
crazy
farts
happened.
and yep.
Well coached team. 7 seconds left.
Yep.
They went out, called timeout, go over there. They get a play. All right, play call. Eric Bieniemy, he's a great play caller. Can't
Yep.
believe he's not a head coach already.
Yep.
Right, for somebody.
Yep.
Hopefully that'll be different next year for him. So after they saw the defense and the play was called, Kelsey looks at Mahomes. He was like, yo, I ain't running that route, dog, if I see the same thing I just saw. Okay? Right? Pat Mahomes, whatever, they go back in. He's going through his cadence. They see the same defense they just saw. Mahomes is like, Kelsey, do it. Go. Kelsey
Hit him
does
on
it,
a
bro.
Bang, yeah.
That was
Kelsey
the play.
does it. The play that they were supposed to run is not what he ran.
Okay.
He said, if these two dudes line up on me like they did, I'm going to run straight and I'm going to split them.
Yeah, he ran a.
And that's
he
exactly
wired,
what he
the
did.
Bang, this is his little bang post.
Yeah,
is what we call it.
that wasn't the play they called, but that was the chemistry, and that was the
Wow. So,
ballsiness of this quarterback that trusted
Wow.
this guy to do what was right
did
because
not-
they
I
saw
did not
the
hear
same
that.
thing.
I
Yes.
did not hear that.
Yes.
On,
So
yeah,
Kelsey
that's
has enough
amazing.
confidence in Mahomes
Yes.
to be able to say that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And confidence.
And-
Look, bro, if I see that,
yeah.
I'm doing
doing
this.
so, he didn't tell him what
Absolutely.
he was doing. He's like, I'm not running the route
Right.
of the play.
Okay.
If I
And
see this, I'm
Mahomes
not
has
running
enough
that route.
confidence in
I'm
his
not running
guy.
the play.
They had to establish
Kelsey.
what the route was at some point.
But I'm sure they knew they were on the same page. I mean, this is Mahomes and Kelsey. This is one of the greatest quarterback and tight end duos. This is like almost
No, but
Gronkowski.
communication has
But
to happen.
yeah, absolutely.
In
some
It's
regard.
probably like,
They've
yeah, I'm
already-
going to stay straight and split these guys.
They had
right?
an alternative plan somewhere in the back of their mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
To fall back
For
on.
sure.
So-
because it was a great route.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
wasn't
was.
perfect because it was like you're soft kind of, but he was soft and he just
Yeah.
widened him and just Mahomes, perfect
pass.
Perfect
pass in stride. Boom, right
Boom.
here.
Like yeah,
Get down.
and I can
Spike,
timeout.
Timeout,
No, that's
yeah, bro.
timeout. Mhm.
Right? Timeout. Like, for a quarterback
7
to have,
seconds, by the way.
we don't care
seconds.
what you guys know we're doing. I'm going to call out to my tight end and say, do it.
Nah,
Kelsey.
Chill.
No, he did this.
He said no, he didn't.
Mahomes did this.
You just said if they give us this look, I'm not running that. Meaning
Exactly. Yeah, they did that.
they don't know what you're running.
Well, for
we got
sure.
two route options
For
going
sure.
into the play that they don't know.
But I'm saying the fact that Mahomes was ballsy enough to say, Kelsey, do it. Do it.
Okay.
Everybody at that point knows the ball's going to Kelsey.
Well, it doesn't work like that though.
But you get what I'm
Yes,
saying?
you're right, but it don't work like that though.
You're right. But I'm saying he
Yeah.
said, Kelsey.
I get it. I get
He
it.
said, Kelsey.
Yes.
And looked at him.
Yes.
Do it.
It doesn't. It don't work
Do
like that
it.
though. But you're right. Like we should be like, middle like linebacker.
Maybe
safety.
I
Everybody
should,
be like, let's slide over that way.
But they
It
still
don't
have
work
to,
like that.
because
They have
their
to
defense,
play.
They have to play together.
You got to play your position.
responsibility, right? They have to keep to their
Now,
responsibility.
Ed Reed would probably just go over there.
Yeah, slide over a little
left.
bit, couple steps.
Whatever. I'm just gonna go man up.
Oh, I heard that too.
You did what? Oh yeah, I'm sitting.
Yeah.
But everybody, 98% is not. That's not how it works.
You're right. I understand
They-
that.
they play
But the fact that this man,
true.
that's basically like a pitcher on the mound saying fastball's coming. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
To the batter,
Kelsey, yeah. Because he's like, Kelsey. I'm
It
throwing
is.
everybody, I'm throwing to Kelsey.
Kind of, but I guess the
But this
difference
different.
that you're
Football's
to
different.
put it in. To put
Yeah,
it
they still have to
different.
play their responsibility,
They still gotta-
especially
put
if
it
they're
in
in zone.
baseball terms, though. Like you don't have a batter that is like that is their job is to hit stuff that's high and right. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the only thing they do.
Yeah.
Not that they couldn't do it, but that like that's the position
based
that
on
they
the report,
play
based
is-
on everything going in, this is what you do.
Yeah.
In practice and
Right.
whatever
And
before the
then,
game. This is
you
what we
know,
talked about.
and
So
the pitcher
Yeah.
says-
execute the
says,
game
"Yeah,
plan.
I'm
Yep.
going low and inside, and the batter's like, "Well, I'm not supposed to do that." So,
Right.
Like that's not you don't play baseball that way.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So I mean, that's
Well,
kinda-
football.
Yeah, but I'm just
you
saying,
do,
like,
for the most part.
If I'm telling you it's coming, it's
soft
it's
too.
basically
It's
like
soft too.
I'm telling you what's coming. Mahomes was like, I don't care. Y'all can hear me. Kelsey, do it. The game is on the line.
Yeah.
Do it.
I love it.
Right? And executes the play. Field goal good. And that wasn't even, that was the scariest moment of the game was the kicker because I think he missed some kicks
He
during
did.
that game.
He has missed some-
Right?
Too early.
He missed
It was
Yeah.
like, I don't trust this, but
Yeah, but they had to.
yeah, they had no choice.
Nevertheless.
He made it when it, he made
He
it
had
when
no
it
choice.
counted.
Yeah.
He made it when
Yo.
it counted. And they celebrated when they won the toss because
Right.
the defense is gassed on both sides.
No doubt.
If Buffalo would have won that toss, it's a good chance Buffalo would have won that game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are grown men, bro.
Yep.
But I mean, that's just
Nah.
what it is, bro. Like
It
that's
is.
the
That's a great story.
flip of the coin, bro. Like, and that's
That was
the
great.
flip of the coin affected that game. But that was an amazing game,
That's an amazing moment.
man, bro.
But that's that insight for people who on the outside, not necessarily getting to hear the communication between receiver,
Yeah.
quarterback, tight end,
Yeah.
pass catcher, whatever.
Yep.
In that moment, regardless of what he said, regardless of what was pointed out, everybody could have been like, "Oh, like Trap, y'all, you good, do that."
Yeah.
But defenses,
Yeah.
they 98% of the time play true.
Yeah, you have to.
They have to, and it's rare when you get a guy that they're listening to, say, Mahomes say, "Kelsey, do it here. Last run it down. Clock's running down. Blah blah blah. We need to play." Probably gonna throw to that guy.
Yeah.
It's rare that you get a guy that says, "Oh snap, he finna throw it to him."
Yeah.
I'm finna go sit.
Ray
I'm just
Lewis
gonna
might
go
have been over there.
Might have.
Yeah.
Like those. I mean, those Hall of Famer.
Because-
might have.
Even if you do, all they got to do is do that same thing the next time, and you go do it. He goes the other way.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. We only have 7 seconds.
Now we're playing
Well, yeah,
poker.
in this case,
Doesn't matter. You got 7 seconds.
Yeah, bro.
We're talking about 7 seconds.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll put 3 over there. But week in, week out,
True. But yeah.
Devontae Adams lines up.
Yeah.
Everybody in the building knows who's getting
Oh,
the
yeah,
ball most.
absolutely.
Cooper Kupp. Everybody
All
in the
day.
building. Everybody in the building.
142 catches this year, something like that, bro.
Everybody in the building knows he's got about, but doesn't matter.
Yep.
Because you know what?
Execution.
Yeah.
They got to play their defense.
Yeah.
They got to play the defense, but they have to do that because how many times have we seen, even just this year, this season, seen people that is a danger, and they'll double cover or do something else to
Get shredded by
neutralize that
something else.
threat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So a good offense
Yep.
takes
Takes
another
advantage. That's right.
And speaking of
throws it to
this,
somebody else who
Yep.
might not be your first choice.
For sure.
But
and speaking of this, before
open.
we move on, I've just, I always got to bring my Cowboys up.
Yeah.
I had a feeling
was
you were
a-
going to bring the Cowboys.
There was a certain quote by a certain number 88 that used to play.
Oh, what was it?
Had a little advice for number 4 that's playing right now.
Uh-huh.
It was like, hey, man, number 4 needs to go talk to Tony Romo to learn how to read a defense.
Yo, he said that.
Absolutely, on the quote. And learn how to take advantage of your mismatches.
True.
Because the Cowboys,
It is an important.
he said,
Clearly.
because there's no reason the Cowboys should not be in the playoffs right now at this point.
Oh, there's
with
a
all
reason.
that talent.
So there's definitely a reason.
And that's another, because we got a guy making 160 million that might affect the rest of the roster. And his whole point in saying this was people blaming Amari Cooper. He's like,
Oh yeah, no, no.
people,
not
y'all
at
blaming
all.
Amari Cooper. Y'all need
No.
to squash that right
Yeah,
now.
it's a little higher up the chain.
Dak needs to go learn how to read a defense because this single coverage somewhere out here, and it's a lot of weapons out here. You can't double cover Cooper. You can't double all at the same time.
You can double 3
You can't double.
when you can rush
double,
4. You can double 3.
Yeah, you can double 3, but you can't double Pollard when you double them
Facts.
3.
That's right.
You can double Schultz. You can double Lamb. You can
Yep.
double Cooper. You
Yep.
can't double Wilson.
That's right. You can double. You can get 3.
And when
Kinda bracket it up.
When all right, guys, I see what's going on. Send this guy in motion. I see what
Tell me.
they're
we in
doing.
zone. Oh, easy.
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Look at CD. Tap that helmet.
No doubt. No
Whoever's
doubt.
got single
That
coverage
sounds-
right now, bro.
Yeah.
I trust my guy to beat this man. Anyway.
Hey, boy.
I digress.
San
You get
Fran
my
runs a soft 2
Yes,
shell and
aggressive.
cover 4. By the way, there are some matchups, but
Yeah.
it's not many. And
Yeah.
everything's mostly going to be underneath. Just so you know.
Hey, but
I know it's. I mean, I haven't watched film, but you can just see like,
yeah.
everything's gonna be a running back has 8 catches kind of day. Maybe the other back has 5.
In Dallas?
Versus San Francisco, if you
Oh,
play
yeah.
them,
Yeah,
your
yeah.
backs are gonna have big games.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have to. Tight
Yeah.
ends,
They
backs.
know how to cover.
You're gonna have to make them come down and
Get the majority of the work.
because they don't like nobody's getting over the top really.
Yeah, and they also stop the run well, so that's a tough combination.
Well, they key. I mean, they're amazing.
You know?
That's why their defense is so good because those 4 dudes
Yeah.
allowed the back end to not necessarily be aggressive.
Yes.
They don't have to key run so fast because those 4 cause so much havoc, even in the run.
Yeah.
And San Francisco linebackers are fast as fuck.
Yeah, that's another
They're
thing.
like 4'3",
And they're not small.
and they're not that small. But you know what I'm saying, like. So the way they're built is they're
It's a task. You got a
perfect.
task on your
Like,
hand.
it's good. It's
yeah,
gonna be
you can
tough.
cover a lot of ground with those
It's
guys.
gonna be tough.
Front to back, man. But yeah,
gonna be tough.
It's gonna be a good one. And
It's gonna be
speaking of
good.
that,
It's gonna be
speaking
good.
of this next
We're
week
there.
coming up,
We're there.
we got this special thing, man. Hopefully y'all can see the mascots a little better since that's what we've been working with. I like the
Down to
mascots
the
a little
final
more than
2.
the helmets, but
Yeah.
we are down to the AFC and the NFC championship games.
2 games,
And
right?
who you got? Do you know? Last week, Jonas,
1.
unfortunately,
Did not.
You took a couple more L's, right? In the Cincinnati game, I believe you picked Tennessee, right?
I definitely did. Yes.
All right, and coming in, you were 3-3. All right, so that's 3 and 4.
It's a cumulative score.
Yeah, we got to keep this. We got to keep it going. And then you picked Buffalo. Unfortunately, it's all good.
Yeah.
And then I believe you picked Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Yep.
Right? Oh man, this is rough.
It's rough.
It's all good though. It's all good.
It's rough.
But in that Tampa Bay and LA game,
This is why you do not bet with your heart.
Yeah.
yeah, never been on the home team.
Don't.
But I think you went 3 and 6. I didn't realize you were 0 for this weekend, bro.
Oh, with Ofer?
He was 0 for. Yeah, that's rough.
Poor guy.
That's rough, bro.
Dang.
That's rough. That's
Okay.
rough. Right. So, and then Mark, you, I believe you're 3 and 1.
3-1 this weekend.
You're 3 and 1. So now that puts you at a solid 8 and 2.
8 and 2.
And we matched.
We
Right.
matched,
The only different game we had, I was a homer and I followed my heart like you just said I shouldn't do.
Yep.
And took the Cowboys, dummy. And I took that L. So we're both 8 and 2 right now. Right now, Jonas is 3 and 7. It's all good.
Your
Jay.
loss this weekend. What was your loss?
My loss this weekend was the same loss you had. It was the Green Bay
Was
game.
Green? Yeah, because we.
Yeah, we took the
Aaron,
same. I had the same picks as you, man.
My guy.
Yeah.
So the
But
ones,
this week's gonna be
the ones that I
This
thought
week's gonna be interesting.
were definite that were going to go against what I wanted to happen.
Yeah.
Didn't.
Yep.
The ones that I thought that I wanted to happen.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Neither one did. Yeah.
None of them.
He was like, yeah.
Like we all were all in on Green Bay beating San
That one.
Francisco.
Yeah,
That's
that's the one.
It's like
where,
that's the one. I think that screwed 97% of America. But I did
Yeah, I
see
agree.
one guy.
Yeah.
He had a parlay, and he bet 3,000, and he bet for the Rams to win against Tampa Bay, and he bet for San Francisco to beat Green Bay, and he won 167,000.
Oh, he just did a 2-game parlay?
No, he did a 4-game.
Oh, okay. So he had the Rams, and he had San Fran.
Yep.
And then he had Cincinnati, and
Yep. And won $167,000 off of $3,000.
that's nice, bro.
But I mean, sometimes you just got to play the odds and hope you win.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I was
worth it.
hoping.
If you would have bet 30, you'd have won 1670. You know what I'm saying?
My little 100. I would have been
would've-
about 20. What was it, 20-something hundred?
Nice little
Off
grip.
that 100, I'll be like,
Nice little
oh, that's a
grip.
nice little weekend. And then
Nice little grip.
Aaron.
Yeah, bro. Thank you for losing. I appreciate it.
But so we're
Yeah,
8-2,
so,
8-2, 3. So okay.
yeah. So right now,
So
Mark and I
last
tied
two
at
games.
8-2, and Jonas is. It's all good.
not
Somebody
too
got to
good.
bring in the rear. Somebody got to be the caboose of the
Like that.
train.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be the caboose of the train.
Yeah.
But this week. So Mark, who you got, man? This game
This
is a
week-
lot tougher than a lot
No,
of
I
people
agree.
think.
Well, the picks are easy for me this week
Cincinnati and
because
KC.
huh?
Cincinnati and KC is
No,
easy for
because
you?
I'm going with my preseason pick for Super Bowl.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Got you.
I took KC and I
Yeah.
took the Rams.
Got you.
And I'm sticking with them.
Got you.
I mean, and it's I like my chance. I think the 49ers and Rams is an awesome matchup of D lines,
Yeah.
and that game is going to be a barn burner and a bruiser.
Yeah.
I don't think Matt's going to have the game he had last week.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole different animal.
Somebody gonna need some therapy after that one.
Indeed. I'd like to see the Rams, run a little bit more two tight end stuff. I like to, see them two backs, whatever it is, to kind of keep that D line at bay this week, and get some one-on-one matchups on the outside.
Yeah.
Because they're going back to the run game, so try to fight power with power, and then get some matchups on the outside with OBJ and Cooper, and maybe Van makes a play here, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And I think Higbee is a potential unsung hero in this game.
Oh man, he's the guy that if you forget about him, he'll hurt you.
He's gonna hurt you bad.
Yeah, he'll hurt you.
But I'm sticking with the Rams there, and then Chiefs. Patty Mahomes, baby.
Yeah, all day.
I think it's another long day for Joe Burrow at the office.
Ooh, you think so, huh?
I think coming up the middle is a dude, Chris Jones, that is not gonna make it easy
Yeah.
by no means.
For sure.
I think Ingram and who's my other guy? 5'5", 2-4 and 5'5". Also add to. I think it's another day, not a 9-sack day, but 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Like it's a long day for Burrow, and they're gonna make plays. I think it's gonna definitely be a game, but I do think Chiefs win and probably cover.
Man, that's Bro, it's tough. It's a lot tougher than you think, man. And I just want to speak to these.
You think I don't know?
No, it's tough, bro. Like I know,
No.
but I mean, you like you said, it's pretty easy because you're sticking with your preseason picks. Those weren't mine, so I'm back and forth right now as we speak. But I gotta make up something by the time I make my pick. Because we got to break this 8-2 at some point, but I don't want to lose. You know
I know. I see what you're saying. Well, yeah, because you would probably end up in now.
You know what I'm saying?
They're the same way. But
yeah, I mean, it's a good chance because
even match.
The educated guess would take those teams you just picked.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah.
But at the same time, actually they wouldn't. And I'll tell you why after Jonas. But first, I just want to look at these last 4 mascots here, right? So they kind of have the personalities of the team, okay?
Oh, yeah.
So you got Cincinnati Bengals guy, sticking his hand right at you, like in your face, like we're coming at you right here, dog. And then you got the KC guy with the picture of Pat Mahomes in his hands, because that's the man, You got the KC mascot showing up, and then you got the San Francisco guy with his little. It's not a pick foot. What's the thing called? The little hammer thing he's got in his hand.
What's that?
It's like it looks like an anvil. It's shaped like this, and then it's like a pick.
Oh, you're just saying blue collar?
The mining tool, the
just
hammer.
Blue collar.
Yeah, just blue collar, hard, like grind it out.
He worked in the coal mine.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And then you got the Ram doing the OBJ pose.
Doing the OBJ pose?
Yeah, the jail pose right there, dog. Like,
I got you.
Chilling on it.
The Hollywood.
Yeah, I just want to take a moment to mention that real quick. But Jonas, how about your picks, bro? And, it's a tough week, man. Hopefully you have a little better results this week than you did last week.
Probably not.
Hey, we thought 500 was bad, but hell, you appreciated that 500, dog. Yeah. But
well, the 49ers are the underdog in a lot of ways. The Rams are kind of tend to dominate, whereas the last couple of games, 49ers kind of hung in there.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, they got the job done, obviously.
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of hanging in there. They're both run-first teams.
Yep, for sure. But the Rams can sling
Rams
it, though.
have excelled at run-first, no doubt.
Yeah, but they can run that, or they can throw that ball, too.
However, the Niners are 6-0 against the Rams.
Yeah. That's the variable. I didn't know you did your research. I should have known.
The Rams have not won against San Francisco since 2018. Which is not that long.
Yeah.
But out of 9.5 quarters, out of 9 quarters that they played, Rams versus San Francisco,
on overtime,
the Rams have only outscored the 49ers in 2 of those quarters.
So you went deeper into the research.
Wow.
But I mean, that tells the story, though.
That's what he do. That's what he do.
Yeah.
I don't know anything else.
So who you got?
So I'm gonna have to go with 49ers for it.
All right.
Which is an underdog.
You're sticking with research.
If you're thinking money, putting money on it, then you may lose 10, but you might win 50.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And 49ers coming as an underdog. That's crazy.
All right.
That's crazy because they're in Cali. They're playing in favorable conditions on both sides of the field.
Oof.
And they both have weapons on the outside.
A whole bunch.
And I would say if I were putting money on things, I would say side bet is one of my 2 picks is going to be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So
side bet.
Tell me this. Who you got in the AFC? Who's your pick in the other game? Right?
So we have said everything you could possibly say about KC.
Yep.
How amazing Mahomes is.
Yep.
And he's not even the only weapon they've got by any stretch.
They're definitely getting gassed up.
But Cincinnati beat KC less than 30 days ago.
They did.
Which I like. That goes in KC favor.
You think that goes in KC favor?
Yep.
Okay.
You think so? And why is that?
1,000%. It's hard to beat somebody 2 times.
Yeah.
True. It's very hard.
Yeah.
I wonder what the record.
Patriots couldn't do it.
I don't know what the record is. Yeah, I don't know what the record is.
Right.
Especially going to a playoff situation.
Yep.
But I have to believe it's not favorable.
Yeah.
For the losing, it's not favorable for the winning team.
It's not favorable for the rematch
in the regular season.
Yeah.
That's what I.
No, you're right. No, the Cowboys didn't do it against the Giants back in like 2008. Patriots didn't do it against the Giants in what 2000?
Patriots Giants in
2018.
Yep.
And they were 18-0 going into the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And they took that L. They played the last game of the season. And
it's hard, bro. It's really hard to beat.
It's tough. It's tough. You're right.
Both of those teams are 9-2, 9-2.
Yeah.
For rematches like that.
Got you. So
square. Interesting.
You know,
What's the difference maker?
that's the question. I think you can count on both offenses to go hard.
Yep.
Hard.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
And if that's the case, then you know, maybe it comes down to defense and who can pull the most turnovers.
Yeah.
Turnovers.
So
I think we'll be
keeping the pressure
on each other's quarterback.
If Cincinnati can pull that off, then they might have a chance.
Man,
Well, they definitely got a chance. So who you
picking
picking?
I'm going underdogs both times.
Oh, so you taking a chance? Taking a chance.
It's a chance, and honestly, I kind of think that Casey's just. I mean, it's hard to imagine that they're not going to win.
Yeah. But hey, tell him to come back here if you want. We got another mic. We got another mic. If you want to step in and give us his picks for the weekend real quick.
Right.
Yeah, bro. So
it's 1:30.
Yeah, we'll be quick with it. Be quick. You got move real quick. All right, cool.
At least 2.
All right. We're gonna rush. We're gonna rush.
So give us some picks.
All right. So what I got?
I already know.
All right. So I mean, bro, it's tough, and I'm gonna start with the AFC, man.
Yeah.
That KC Cincinnati game took my thunder, my research. 34-31 was the score last time they played.
Right.
And
there's some people calling it 34-31 again.
Yeah, and I didn't.
For Cincinnati.
My whole process behind that was, I thought that KC's defense will give Joe Burrow some trouble.
What up, boss?
What's going down? We going through our picks this weekend, man. You got some picks in you real quick?
Noonish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, you already know. I know who gonna
Hey, we got to.
Oh yeah.
You want to come get in real quick?
You got the insight.
We got a headset right there. If you want to put it on real
Where you
fast.
gonna sit?
He can just come. It's the wide shot. You just want to. Oh, you
Right.
good?
Oh, it's all
Hey,
good.
so this Doc, it's the DOC in the house, man. You know what I'm saying? You can you want to
Nah,
come
you
on, go
good,
on,
man.
Gamma? You good? You chilling? It's all
Yeah,
good.
that's true.
It's all good. So, hey, who you
Right.
got winning this weekend? At least we can get that up out of you.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, the Super Bowl is Kansas City, LA.
Hey.
Yep. Kansas City, LA. You going Kansas City? You can just say what's up, man. This my big bro right here, man.
Slide in there, dog.
What's good,
Slide in
baby?
there, dog. Slide in there, dog.
You're doing great. God bless you, man.
Hey, I made it. Mom, I made it.
Yeah.
What's
What
up
up,
with
man?
you? Oh, good to see
Long
you.
time no see, man. Long time no
I seen
see.
your number on my phone yesterday. I meant to text you
Oh yeah.
just to say what's up.
Just what's up, man?
Yeah.
That's
That's
what's
how I
up,
do
man.
it.
Yeah.
I done got my phone stolen. I'm over here with the Samsung. I got the green text, but like
You don't recognize none of the numbers.
yeah, I'm struggling.
Yeah, so
But
you
man,
say you
good to see
got
you.
Casey in LA in the bowl?
KC in LA is in the bowl. I thought they was going. I thought it was meant for. I knew Brady wasn't going.
Yeah.
Oh, you felt
I knew
that?
Brady wasn't going.
Even year, he don't do even years.
Here,
He like
slide this
odd
way.
years.
Yeah, but I
Slide
thought
it
was
in
gonna-
there,
I thought
yeah.
it was going to be that boy in Green Bay. I thought they was going to give it to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But when he lost, now I know they built it for
You
LA,
knew.
because they the only ones made power moves at the end.
Yeah, you're right. With Von Miller and OBJ coming. Yeah, bro.
Everybody was stuck in their lane. They built their thing for the rest
For the rest of the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, they
Are
did.
they gonna keep the Super Bowl in LA this year?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because they was talking about moving it for a little while there.
Come on, man. Them folks ain't finna get with that money.
So the government be like, hey,
Yo.
for 2 weeks, hey, that mandate lifted.
Yes, sir. 2 weeks, baby.
Off the chain. LA
Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh,
lit.
bro, I'm just waiting for that halftime show, dog.
Rams, yeah, man.
Hey,
And the Rams
yeah.
is home.
Yeah. You gonna
They gotta
make a
that
special
money.
appearance for us on the halftime show, bro?
Man, look, the only way I'm going to the Super Bowl is if I'm riding with Drake.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's too much noise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it is.
I'm
It
gonna
is.
be like, look, bro, I want to support you, but I need to come spend the night and ride with you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you gonna jump in that
I
chop?
try to hop in
chop,
no
chop,
Uber.
chop, chop, chop.
Yeah.
Get that helipad before the game.
Yeah,
Dog, just
that's
walk
right.
on in. No, that's
right.
what's up, bro. So you got KC. I'm sorry, yeah, KC.
Yeah, KC and the Rams,
LA.
baby.
Docs, I know
They
you
just
here.
built that stadium, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying? We gotta get that money back.
Hey, man,
We
they
gotta
got the
get
same
that-
thing.
Let's get that money.
We tried to do it in Dallas, but our boys couldn't make it to the Super Bowl back in the gap. It's all good.
We made it to the Super Bowl through Stafford and Miller.
Yeah,
There you go.
Yeah, you right.
Come on.
There you
Them
go.
Dallas boys,
Dallas
baby.
in there. Dallas
We
in there.
everywhere. We
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I got that
Holly
ball.
Park
Yeah,
Bottom.
yeah, bro. Got HP in the house, man. But no, I
Yeah.
appreciate you stopping by, bro. I know you ain't, just making a special appearance. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to slow you down. You know what I'm saying? We had too much fun over here, though.
I came to show you the doc, bro.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I gotta see it, bro.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So is where you end up wrap up
Yeah.
over here.
I still got some work to do, but you said you want to see it.
Yeah, I do.
It's at a place where I still got work to do, but
You can feel it.
Can
Right, you
can I
feel
mention
it.
it right now? Or is you still? Is it still
Absolutely.
hey, if y'all don't know, documentary, the GOAT documentary
I think so.
is coming out,
I
man.
think so, man.
Very soon, February, looking to hit the New York.
Yeah, I'm trying to be in New York this summer and doing some promotion.
On
But,
tour, yeah.
Yeah, you never know how the things work out in business.
How GOB gonna bless the game?
But I'll be done with it by what is this, February, March. I'll be done April Fool, and that's no April Fool.
Yeah, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. Everybody
Hell
under
yeah.
the sun, DOC to work with, and wanted to be a part of this. So,
Yeah.
if you're a fan of hip hop, man, it's definitely something you're gonna want to check out, man.
Yeah.
Check out and getting to know this man right here, man. Like getting
Yes,
to know
sir.
Big Bro right here. Heart of gold, man. Like the people's champ, baby.
Hey, that's
You know what I'm
Snoop called me in
saying?
the video, bro.
Straight up.
People's
I
champ.
ain't even see the video, dog.
I mean, that's what he called me in the documentary.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Yeah,
dog.
that's wild.
Crazy, bro. I'm just saying.
Real.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yeah.
The people's champ right here, man. So
Should line up.
To Dallas Housing Authority about Doc Inc.
yeah.
Bro, I think we're gonna be able to build that out in a way, man. It's just coming together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In
Yeah.
a way that's really cool, right?
Yeah. Stuff you couldn't have planned it to happen like
Bro,
that.
I got a call from the Housing Authority yesterday. I thought,
Wow. And we had a pretty major conversation about who you spoke with before that. That's crazy,
you know what I
bro.
mean? So let me just line these things up.
Yeah.
Let me get it. Let's build this thing all the way out.
Yeah.
Let's make it just wonderful for us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? In
Yes.
Dallas.
Yes.
And do it in West Dallas. And then let that be the birthplace of it all.
Yeah,
Then
bro.
you don't get the bag to put it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got some mad science going on around here,
know
bro.
you do.
We got
That's
some
what's
mad
up.
science going on around here. And that's a very, very exciting project, man. Hey, man, we all on Noonish, but hey, we got day jobs. You know what I'm saying? Our day careers, day lives. Because, I mean,
Yeah.
we ain't working for nobody but ourselves around
Yeah,
here.
man.
And for the people, man, coming out here to affect change. But, no, man, definitely appreciate you jumping on real quick, man. And I got to give my picks real quick. I'm tied up. Me and Mark 8-2 with our playoff picks.
Okay.
And I don't want to lose, bro. I don't want to lose, man.
So
but,
you can't pick the same.
It's tough. I can't
I'm
pick
with
the
you.
same yet.
I'm with you. Yeah,
I might
already know. I already know. I'm like,
I might wait till next week. I'm still going back and
set.
forth in my mind right
Set.
now. So Chris Jones, I don't know if he played in that last game against Cincinnati, right? 34-31
he
loss.
He did.
Right, so
he did. They did a
it's
good
tough.
job
It's hard to
neutralizing.
beat a team twice, man. But hey, man, I'm not betting against Pat Mahomes. It's like betting against Brady right
Yeah,
now,
man,
dog.
you can't do that.
Can't do it. Cincinnati got the luster. They got the glow. They doing the thing right now,
Show
man.
enough.
And yeah, bro.
They definitely wolves in the dog.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Kiss my foot.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Right here,
That
show
youth,
enough,
man,
bro.
That
Yeah,
youth and that
real
pressure
talk.
hit that young man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Burrow's just a dog.
he's a
He's a
dog,
dog,
bro.
When
bro.
that pressure, he ain't touched that level of pressure
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
We're gonna
You
see.
can see in the after interview.
We're gonna see.
Yeah,
He
bro.
be tiptoeing around, you know what I mean?
Yes.
He got swagger.
Yeah, he
do.
does.
He
Hitting
do.
the cigars,
We're
bro. But I
gonna
think
see.
if Honey Badger's back, it's a definite
He will
loss
be.
on Cincinnati side.
He will be.
And no way
He will be.
in hell will Cincinnati beat KC if they give up 9 sacks again like they did last week
Fuck no.
to Tennessee. So I got to go with KC in that game.
Yeah.
The game that's just been going like in my mind, like back and forth, is it San Francisco and the Rams game, right? Because San Francisco's beat them. They're 2-0 against them this year, right? In that last game, first game, 31-10 blowout.
Yep.
San Francisco made them power moves you mentioned. Went out and got OBJ and Von Miller,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, Rams,
And
yep.
last time they played them, OBJ and Von Miller, it was still late in the season. They were still kind of getting adjusted, but OBJ and Matt Stafford have quickly
Yeah.
gotten some
they
good
got-
chemistry.
Oh, yeah.
They
You
could-
know?
yeah, it lit. It's lit.
quick, and that's
The
what happens
flame
when you
lit.
get 2 studs. It don't take long.
It don't take long.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But when you got 1 stud and another guy you're trying to work with, the other,
no.
these 2 naturally talented guys right here. So, this might not be the week that I go against you, bro.
Might be the Super Bowl. Might be the Super Bowl.
Hey, last year, bro, I had to go against my own Super Bowl pick just
to win,
bro.
and it got you the drip. It got you the ring.
Yeah,
got you the
last
ring.
year.
You got it. You got it.
Do it again if I got to. So
You
y'all
got
gotta
it.
go with LA, man. I gotta follow that. San Francisco. Yeah, I mean, hey,
Barely. Now,
I knew y'all was gonna
Ain't no
beat out
slouch,
my
bro.
home
I'm telling
squad,
you what.
but hey, man. Speaking of my home squad, I hope we get Sean Payton. But
Man, that's a whole nother
but I can't even. I don't even want to say that because I do like McCarthy a lot, bro.
But he ain't
and I
Sean
think
Payton.
He
ain't Sean Payton.
Damn sure ain't no Sean Payton.
Yeah, bro.
He ain't Sean
Yeah,
Payton.
bro. So it's
But he ain't Sean Payton.
yeah, bro.
hell nah.
He's already, but man, that's
It's
just,
tough. It's hard.
like, I don't think, if I'm being honest,
Say it.
I just don't believe that Mr. Jones
Yeah.
is going to ever let go of that reign enough
To
to bring somebody like Sean Penn now.
yeah.
He gonna be like, well, you got to move out.
That's
the
like
way.
Lil Parcells.
And that's an X right there.
Yeah.
Move
Yeah.
out the way. There's your grass. I built that stop.
Exactly.
That's that man.
Yeah.
So,
I built this building. I ain't paid for it, but I built it.
Yeah,
But yeah, man.
When he quit yesterday, I was like, oh,
It's a
hell.
chance.
Yeah.
It's a chance, bro. It's rumblings. It's rumblings in the game,
I'll
but
tell you what, if we go next year, because he's not going right back to coaching.
No.
no, not a
If
chance.
we go next year and don't do well,
Yeah. That's real.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's even realer.
So he's got to take a year off
Yeah.
because if he doesn't, I think he's still got to. He's still under the New Orleans
Yeah.
Yep.
rights or whatever you
Yep.
want to call that, right? So I think he'll take a year off, and McCarthy got to put up a shut up, you know. And if I'm McCarthy, I'm firing Kellen Moore right now, right now, not right now, right now, dog.
Yeah.
But
I
but
feel you
yeah,
with
man.
that.
But yeah, it's gonna be another good playoff weekend, man. Looking
Yeah.
forward to these games. You know, like I said, I reiterated my picks: KC and LA, San Francisco. Y'all done, hey,
Yeah.
well done. Y'all have overachieved already,
I'm the
but
only-
I can't see
I'm
y'all
the
going
only
to
holdout. on
You're the
this.
only
Yeah,
one.
bro.
With both underdogs.
Only
go
holdout.
win.
He got
well, I
both
mean,
of 'em.
they beat them twice this year already, but I just think that chemistry with OBJ and also Von Miller getting accustomed to playing with that defense, that's scary, bro. Because that's interior and out, the inside and outside of that front line on that defense, man, is something to deal with, bro.
That boy Donaldson, man, he's just a whole nother category
Yeah,
of dude out there.
yeah,
bro.
yeah, he is. He
You
is.
got him and
Oh, you talking about Aaron Donald?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got
Aaron.
Aaron, Vaughn. Don't sleep on Floyd now.
Floyd is a beast too,
yeah.
bro.
That boy, 6'6", coming
Yeah.
around there, boy.
Yeah,
Hey,
bro. He's a
no,
dog.
them two best D lines in the NFL
In the
right now
NFL.
because they're still playing,
And
and they're
because-
the best available.
And I picked Matthew Stafford over Garoppolo in that situation.
got-
At the end of the day, it's what it is.
I will all
That's
day.
what it is.
I'll take
bro.
that all
so
day.
That's the
I
only
feel you
reason
there.
why I'm going LA
feel
because
you
these
there.
teams are very
Even,
comparable.
yeah,
right?
there you go.
Both great running games. They got guys on the outside that can make plays.
Yep,
They both solid coach teams.
yep.
Got to go with the quarterback.
Got to go to the
gonna be
quarterback.
End of the day, yeah,
It's
it'll
gonna be
good.
intense.
It'll be good. It'll be a letdown if LA loses, right? They will. It's gonna be some change,
Yeah,
some
man.
things moving.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
bro.
got the most pressure, LA or Kansas City? Real quick,
LA.
LA.
Yeah, LA, no doubt.
LA.
No, I mean with Matthew Stafford.
The
pressure.
The most pressure this
The most
weekend.
pressure this
was
weekend
LA
to
and
win.
Kansas City.
Because
Like,
Kansas
what
City
would be the
did say
bigger-
run it back. They can't run it back, but they can get there.
I mean, in a way, yeah. LA, but
They sold the whole fucking
KC
farm
is
for
like,
Yeah, they did.
They did.
They sold out for this.
Yeah,
They did.
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
and to,
yeah, I see
and
what you're
to
saying.
Yeah.
secure a spot
I understand that.
at your home stadium. When was the last time a team did that?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay did it.
Last year.
Last year? God,
That- yeah, they played there and they played home Super Bowl.
Wow, that's quick.
Yep.
That's quick, bro. That's quick, bro.
Yeah, LA. Well, LA got the most.
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
They do.
LA for sure.
LA most
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, bro. But hey,
Bet the farm.
pressure bust pipes and McDonald's. Which side you gonna be
But I'm
on?
with him.
Yeah, bro.
Stafford showed me something.
Yeah, bro. So we
Dime.
we talk about these playoffs. We can keep going if we want to.
All
But
right.
we're gonna move on to this NCAA. Got to, Holler at our
hit
people
that
that love
hot.
this man over here, man. We got a few things to talk about real quick, like, right? And it's one major subject. We ain't gonna talk about the NBA today, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Luka keep balling. Y'all doing great, Mavericks. That's about it. You know, we 8-2 in our last. I think we took an L the other night, but it's all good to Warriors. But it's all good.
They handling up.
That'll be straight. That'll be straight. But NCAA, let's go straight to OU is who we're gonna talk about this week. It was a pretty big commitment.
We had a big commitment.
Had the second-ranked QB in the 2023 class, Mr. Jackson Arnold.
No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Yeah, they got some. Hey, you know who he came second to? You know who he's second to?
Arch.
No.
Who?
No, not 2023. Not 2022.
22. Who?
The young man that we spoke about a few weeks ago about taking the NIL deal in high school in Random News. He's the number one ranked quarterback. The young man out of California.
We took the first big
NIL
deal. Yeah. He had the first one.
Not
basically.
big. He the guy, the SMU guy that has the software, the recruiting software.
Yep.
And signed him aboard his squad to be the first high school kid or whatever. We talked about him a few weeks ago. I can't think of his name, but this guy is ranked just below him. So that kind of tells me that I see why they wouldn't sign that guy. That guy's pretty good.
Okay.
Right? But Jackson, I mean, everybody's making a pretty big deal. Another big deal, Nick Evers. He was committed to Florida.
Yep.
He committed.
Okay.
Do you know
he's on
about
campus
this young
now.
man?
I do, actually. Yeah, he's on campus right now.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, he came in this month. They had move-ins, whatever, early. He's from right around the corner.
Yep. So he's from Oklahoma.
No, he's a Texas boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's a Texas boy.
He went to
right
Flower Mound, didn't he?
Yeah, he right there.
Oh, wow.
I met his pops
Shout out Josh Jackson,
once.
Flower Mound.
I met his pops once. Where did we meet? Somewhere in Dallas. I can't even remember. But I met him once, and he was telling me about his son. And I was like, man, because I hadn't heard of.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, he's a pretty good little quarterback, kind of 6'4". I mean, good size,
real modest,
very modest.
Had no clue.
Had no clue. I was like, wait, and then I seen something on Evers. I was like, Evers, that's wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Bro.
I was like, that's what I respect that. Like, I like that. But the kid. I mean, he's on campus. Look forward to seeing what he does. You know. Jack, I'm looking at. I mean, we got
Jackson Dart looks like a stud, bro.
That
boy looks like a straight off the program movie.
All of this for everybody sweating Caleb.
Yeah, bro.
At the end of the day,
and Jackson's not committed yet, but he's in the.
Whether he is or he isn't, but the future is still bright. There will be Oklahoma's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Yep.
There are kids that are very exceptional that want to play football at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And they will be there under Brent's leadership, and we will be good. Like these three alone, who knows? I mean, who knows what would come of it.
Yeah.
But it's something to look forward to, and it's exciting because I know at the end of the day we're gonna have guys. We're gonna have studs.
And I saw a quote
Straight
of
up.
Brent Venables saying that his goal is to build a model program. Like, screw this NIL stuff, screw all this.
Yeah.
We are building the model program where kids are going to come and get developed by great coaching and have a chance to do what they love, which is obviously play football at
in
the
the
next
NFL.
level.
Go to the league.
Period.
And
you don't see that in many. You don't hear that. Most college coaches
Alabama says that.
Bag.
Yeah, I know. Alabama says that, and it's real. Georgia says it's real.
Yeah.
Bree V was saying that at Clemson, I'm sure, on those recruiting visits.
Yeah.
And it's real.
Yeah.
Like, he's true. Like,
Yeah.
this is real. I mean, and especially nowadays with social media and kids looking at what's going on, like, you see the lifestyle, you can see it a little bit more prevalent and in detail versus back in the past when we had social media. We couldn't look at NFL players and what they was doing off season and how they dealt with what we didn't see all that shit. But now you can see that shit.
Yeah.
And kids are going to college, they want to make money, they want to go to the league.
Yep.
Especially number 2 ranked quarterback in the country in 2023. Him and his family know, not only will we be able to make some money, but you can do what you love to do in the NFL if you go with the right program.
And
you get properly developed.
He's also from around the corner. A little closer to Jonas from Denton Guyer.
Geyer, well,
you know,
I mean,
Geyer guy.
You know, it's a
Ballers.
beautiful thing.
But I was thinking about quarterbacks and ballers from Texas, man. We got so many. Mentioned Pat Mahomes or mentioned Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
just all these Texas quarterbacks.
Baker's in there.
Was in the, yeah, bro. Like
yeah,
we're thick. Representing. We got them. You know.
Yeah, Texas football rich.
It's
don't
real,
forget it, baby.
dog.
Hey, we football rich, baby.
Varsity Blues, baby.
Don't get it twisted now. Yeah,
no,
that's exciting to hear, man. Just another little brick in the wall that we're building. You know what I'm saying? Just add another. There it is,
bro. Now that's huge, man, for OU football, man. I got to say, I had one similar experience like that when I went to that Notre Dame and Clemson Cotton Bowl a few years ago. Clemson stomped the mohole in us, but at the time, we were in a suite on the field. I was blessed.
Yep.
But had a young kid, 6'4". He told me, I'm going to play football at Notre Dame next year.
Oh,
you know,
modest.
He's like, I'm a safety. Just real modest, and his dad was in there with him. He was like, yeah, this is my son Kyle. And I was like, oh man, that's cool.
That's what's up.
Hey, good luck to you, kid. And I'm looking at him like, man, this dude's he looked kind of slim to play safety.
Right.
And I'm like, but he's tall though. I like that. It's all good. But
little did you know.
Little did I know it's Kyle Hamilton.
Number 3 overall pick.
Projected to go in the league this year.
Number 3 overall pick. Insane, most versatile safety.
Yeah,
that boy put on a little frame.
Yes, bro.
He can run. He can jump. He can
got hands on him, bro. Like, he's one of those ball hogs,
he's
bro.
He's a hog baller.
Man,
he's rangy.
It's great to see those kids, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Doc, I ain't want to hold you up, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can. I don't know if you're meeting with Josh, the man, or
I came to pick something up. From here and came to show you some of this thing, man.
Right on.
Okay.
Right on. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got about 15 more in it. Right? Yeah. So you can be a part of this conversation if you like, man, So next up is something that, this is a very selfish topic for myself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be selfish with it, you know what I'm saying? But was I able to get the things in here that I wanted to? Now let me see here. Y'all, I'm navigating. Y'all gotta forgive me real quick. Y'all gotta forgive me. So our first ever Noonish Hall of Fame inductees. You know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes
y'all doing all the good, man.
Yeah, bro. I'll let you get it, dog. Our first Noonish Hall of Fame inductees right here, man. So sometimes the big boys get it wrong. The Major League Baseball got it wrong yesterday. All right?
Yeah.
Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens with their last opportunity to be inducted to the Hall of Fame for now. And they did not get inducted into the Hall of Fame
for the
Major Leagues. Did not get in. You're talking about, we're going to start with Roger Clemens. The Rocket.
The Rocket.
His entire career was probably the most dominant pitcher in the game or in the top 2 or 3, right? Because Randy Johnson was playing during that era. His pitching partner, his workout partner in the offseason, Nolan Ryan, played in that era.
Oof.
Right? Notice what I said. His workout partner in the offseason, Nolan Ryan was playing in that era.
Yeah, I hear you.
He didn't get inducted into the Hall of Fame because steroid use.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. That's what they say. He's denied it time after time again.
Yep.
I don't know if he failed the test. I don't know if they actually got. I don't remember. It was so long ago, and it really doesn't matter because during that era, that's just what it was.
For sure.
Right.
Respect.
And we're gonna talk about that in a second. But Roger, Rocket, you have made it one of the first 2 inductees into the Noonish Hall of Fame, man. That's a pretty cool trophy. I don't know if you can tell. But they got it wrong. We're going to get it right.
Nice.
And that sticks, dog. And that's going to stick.
Hey, it's official.
It's official,
because all the motherfuckers before y'all doing the same thing. I mean, they learned it. They learned it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Clemens was accused by a trainer.
Hey,
never failed the test.
Accused. Never failed the test. Accused. Okay, and we're going to get back to that in a minute. We're going to get back to that in a second.
Yep.
And near and dear to me, I went to bed every night in Cedar Hill since I was 8 years old with this man's poster on this wall right here. I had him right, Mr. Barry Bonds on my left side. It was Pittsburgh Pirates Barry Bonds now. And I had Darryl Strawberry on my right.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yanks.
I had Dodgers, LA Dodgers Darryl Strawberry over here on my right. Growing up. And Barry Bonds, man, the man was dominant his entire career, bro.
Right.
Entire career, batting 300, triple crowns. You know, he's getting gold gloves. I think 14-time gold glove. I don't know how many time All-Stars. Oh, and let's not forget the fact he leads the major leagues in the history of the game in home runs, passing Hank Aaron and Babe Ruth. Beat Babe Ruth by like 43 home runs, right? But he can't get in the Hall of Fame. Oh, and he was an honest man too. He wasn't a liar. He didn't lie and say, no, I didn't take nothing.
Man.
He's like, hey, man, these knees hurt. They L. I got this cream and it's clear.
Yep.
You know, it was cleared by my trainer, so I took it.
Yep.
And never mind the fact,
Yep.
you know, when we talk about these steroids, you know, let me go on and let me get this thing right real quick. We gonna, you know, because I played a little ball, so I know a little more than the average man would know about what's going on behind closed doors, right? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you this. When I showed up to college, my first coach told us in the weight room, first team meeting, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I heard that.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying?
Early. I heard that early too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not that's not uncommon.
And it wasn't only going on in the college weight rooms. This was going on in the major leagues.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
But with a lot more supervision.
That's downhill.
Yeah,
they got the money.
Yeah, bro. And I'm calling my homie.
It's not cheap.
You know, in college they calling the homie like, hey, can you get me this? Can you get me that? And it's just done. It's not done correctly, but it's not administered properly. But the kids were still doing it at the major league level. You have these team doctors administering it properly to these young men, right? And this is, you know, 95. I want to say about 95% of the sport was taking steroids at the time. You know,
Yeah,
and I'm not here. I ain't Jose Canseco, but y'all know this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Yeah.
Like it was a part of the game, like the bat and the ball and the glove, right? Like period. But this one is optional. The other ones you gotta have to play, right? But this one's optional.
Yep.
And if you want to keep up, you might want to jump in. You know what I'm saying? So Barry Bonds was exceptional without it. He was already ahead of the game. He was already on a Hall of Fame path, but he didn't give interviews. He wasn't a very likable
kind of guy.
You know, guys come try to interview him. Microphone's like, get out of my face, man. I'm Barry. Dog. Let me chill, man. I did what I had to do. You watched it while you still in my face, man. You
He did that before the neck.
Yeah, go right about that. I ain't got nothing to say. I hit Bonds
before he got swole.
Yeah, bro. Before
like
he got swole, he was doing it. Wasn't doing it at the same rate. But 40, 50 home runs is still a lot of bombs. Now, and he also has the record for most home runs in the season. Okay, and he did this. You know, Barry was sitting back watching cats like that he played against his whole life, that he was excelling above, like Mark McGwire. Sammy Sosa. This dude was hitting 200. And now he's in the home run race above me?
Right.
Sosa?
Right.
No, bro, my knees hurt. Let me get that cream and that clear. You know what I'm saying? And so steroids not only, you know, they not only help good guys become great, but they make great guys out of this world. And at the time, Barry Bonds he should have been playing. They had to have another league for Barry, right? He was batting 300. He led the league in walks. Yep. Meaning they wasn't giving him a chance to hit. But the chances they did give him, he led the league in home runs. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, greatest hitter to ever play the game. Go check out YouTube. Watch some Barry Bonds highlights. You'll never see it again. That man's hit more bombs into the ocean than everybody else combined.
It's crazy.
So
by a lot.
Let me read you a couple of sentences from Forbes. This is actually published just in the last 24 hours or so. That's an opinion piece.
Okay.
It says Barry Bonds should never get into the Baseball Hall of Fame. Period.
Who wrote this? Forbes. That's a business.
There's a writer. Somebody.
There's
a writer. Whoever that writer is.
But they published.
He says Bonds so fundamentally altered his physical composition as to gain a significant competitive advantage. That's
I hear you.
Statement number one.
It is.
And I'm going to paraphrase this a little bit because it's long. But the case against his induction comes down to that it represents an abdication of moral responsibility while doing a profound disservice to the game.
Bullshit.
Okay. You know what my answer?
Number one.
Like, okay.
Number one. Do you get to professional level without profoundly altering your physical composition?
Absolutely not. That's through workouts.
Not possible. But
However,
yeah.
Yep. but you're altering.
Yeah.
You're taking creatine still.
Yep.
There's other things that you take
Yep.
that just because they approve,
Supplements. Yeah.
they're approved.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever. There's,
And then the next part is, what does abdication of moral responsibility even mean?
I don't even know.
We don't like you.
This is disrespect or just like because moral responsibility. I mean, that goes.
But he told the truth. He said, yes, I took it.
Right. Yeah, I'm there.
He wasn't Palmero saying, no, whatever Palmero said, shaking his finger in court saying, I would never, whatever, and then get pops the next season. Like, it wasn't him. Larry was like, yeah, I took it.
Yeah.
But and I think, so I think that moral responsibility thing is what is the real reason.
Yeah. Well,
the moral police.
But just to come back to that,
that's selective too.
Jesus wasn't even the police.
So,
right.
But does somebody making people want to watch the game and get excited? Is that a profound disservice?
Absolutely not.
Oh yes, that's why
I
immediately said
dull.
bullshit.
The game was dull at the time.
We can look at the ratings. We can go back and look at the ratings.
Brought it back.
The ratings.
Absolutely.
The ratings.
They were remember
700.
I remember a time. I remember a time when every television channel was cutting in to watch Barry Bonds at bats on the Babe Ruth chase.
I remember it. Yeah,
Babe Ruth chase
at the little bottom. Yes, bro.
Everybody's cutting in to watch him.
Disservice.
Like, no, don't tell me that's a disservice.
Bullshit.
That's bringing attention to the game. I bet you I won't give them that money back. I bet these TVs and media people won't get that money back that they made off of Barry.
Yeah, benefited.
Bet that. And my answer to this, go look at Jeff Bagwell. He's in the Hall of Fame.
There's a number, bro. There's a number of guys, man.
Who was Big Poppy? I was a big Boston Red Sox fan back then because Manny Ramirez was my favorite. He'll also get in one day, but he's not because of steroids right now. Mm-hmm. But he was a better ball player than Big Poppy. Big Poppy was Pop, but went back and somehow passed it. The media loved Big Poppy.
They do.
Right?
They do.
Big Poppy
it played into the
1999.
fact that he's in.
In 1999, Big Poppy batted 0.000.
How many at bats?
Had 20 at bats, but still.
Wow. 0 for 20.
Like,
0
sure
for 20.
You get all of the zeros.
That's tough.
.000. Oh, that's a Hall of Fame. Now, mind you, like I said, Barry was already hitting 300 early in his
Barry
career.
was a beast.
That's 0
from the
plus
beginning.
or minus 0.
You know, it took Big Poppy. You know, before he was in Minnesota, he didn't bat above 278. I think 282 maybe while he was in Minnesota. But that's 1999. He batted 0.000. Y'all can go look this up. I can't make this up.
I know you didn't make it up.
That's a Hall of Famer batting 0.000 in his career stat column.
Well, one would say it's not how you start.
And there was a significant jump 7 years in his career when he teamed up with Manny Ramirez, who popped.
Yeah.
It was word that he popped, but he went back and challenged it, and I don't know why. Big Poppy, you're lying, dog. You know, it's all good. It's clean now. You know what I'm saying? But you had time to get it out your system. And you already got, like Ray was talking about, you got the effects of it. So it don't matter. But Big Poppy pop. Go look at Jeff Bagwell. He's in the Hall of Fame. This man had veins in his ears popping out, dog.
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, bro. I love
Bagwell.
Jeff Bagwell too.
Yep.
That big low stance.
Yep.
But the
Wide
man's legs was like
just-
this, tree trunks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he wasn't actually spread out that low. That was just because his legs were so thick.
yeah.
Right. It looked like, yeah.
And the one I love to talk about, bro, that, you know, I hope nobody follows me home every time I talk about this is Nolan Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
His workout partner, same trainer, same doctors as Roger Clemens. Nolan Ryan's throwing 100 miles an hour at the age of 43?
Yeah. Come on now. I mean, respect to the boys who don't snitch, though.
Yeah,
Real
respect.
talk.
Exactly.
Because if they did, oh my
the whole
God, that list
game.
would be insane.
Oh, and Jose Canseco,
insane. I already know it'd be stupid.
Pudge Rodriguez was on that same team with Jose Canseco. He's in the Hall of Fame. So
Come
don't
on,
get
man.
me started on the steroids.
Yeah,
man.
that list is long.
It's if we
that are
like
in
you,
the Hall of
or
Fame.
if we don't like you, we're
In
gonna
the
make
Hall of
you
Fame.
pay for not being nice to
You
us.
can't prove that they ain't.
Yeah, and so the other one that gets brought up on our, it's on your post that you have done is Pete Rose.
Yeah, bro. Pete was the man.
Undoubtedly, one of the
Charlie
greatest,
Hustle.
one of the greats in a lot of different ways. To me, the difference there though is, and I don't know, I'm not casting aspersions on what he did or didn't do, but Pete Rose put himself any way you look at it. Clemens, Bonds, any of the rest of them
Yeah.
you want to name.
Manning, A-Rod.
No doubt they're pushing themselves to a limit, past the limit in
Yeah.
a lot of cases,
Trevor Hoffman, who's in.
in service of playing a better game.
Mm-hmm.
No question about it. Now, and like I said, I am not saying that this did or didn't happen. I'm not trying to say that. All I'm saying is that Pete Rose put himself in a position where it looked like he might have been
Cheating. Altering the results of
altering the results of the game
Yeah.
in a way that was not necessarily favorable. Now, like if you're altering the results of the game so you win,
Yeah.
like that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but if you're betting on the
But
loss
if
and y'all
you're
lose
betting
on
on a
some
loss
craziness,
where like that doesn't look good
yeah.
to me. And I love Pete Rose, and still think like he's one of the greatest players,
Oh, he was.
most consistent players of all time.
Yeah.
But
That,
he put
that
himself in a
part-
position that looked, to my mind, to my eyes, looked very different than somebody pushing their body to
Oh, on
pass the
steroids.
limit. Right.
Yeah. Well, no,
But,
Pete
like,
was. It's not steroids with Pete.
Right. That's
With
exactly
Pete,
right.
it's betting.
He was
He was
the
the
gambler. Yeah.
When was the last time
Betting
you saw a
against his
player
own team.
coach? When was the last time you saw a player coach? Pete was so good
Wow.
and knowledgeable of the game. He was a player coach.
Wow.
Right.
He was managing and playing.
Wow.
Right. And mind you,
Unfortunately,
this is
he was
his.
also-
this
The
is
last
the-
the
this
last
is the
person I
tail
could think
end.
of that did that was like Will Ferrell, I think. Was it Will Ferrell?
Wasn't that,
What was the movie?
basketball?
Basketball? Or
No,
that
that
wasn't that.
the one with the basketball game, right? When
Oh,
he
it
had
was the
headband?
basketball with the headbands.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
So,
But no, yeah.
So Pete,
So
mind
Pete-
you,
Wow.
this is at the tail end. He's not at this point. He's not really playing no more.
Right.
He's
True.
managing.
Yeah, he was
Right.
managing.
So after
But
he did what he
arguably,
did
have
in
more
4,000
influence.
hits, like nobody's close to that.
Right.
3,000 hits was a milestone for Derek Jeter.
Yeah. Wow.
Just to put it in context.
Ichiro's the only. I
But I
mean,
think
cross
you need to-
leagues.
Yeah, two
I think you
different
need
leagues.
to-
Yeah,
But-
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Not when you're thinking like who should, who shouldn't. If this moral abdication thing is really what you're concerned about, I don't think you should put people who are pushing themselves to a limit in service of the game
Certainly.
Yeah.
in the same category
Certainly.
as,
I agree.
as the potential. And again,
That's tough.
Like investigate that shit. Don't just like spread rumors
Man.
and say, "Oh, well, we think this might have happened." And so
That
we're
guy
not
was
gonna-"
never the best guy on his team. He was always the guy mad that the best guy on the team was late and nobody said anything to
You're
him.
talking about the guy who
That wrote that article.
Moral
Yeah,
abdication.
that guy that wrote that
article.
article.
Yeah.
I mean,
is the guy that was never the greatest on his team and just was real sour. And he probably worked really
You
hard.
know who that guy is?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Probably worked really hard. Was in practice early and late, but just didn't have the natural
Yeah,
ability
yeah.
of Booby Miles
Booby,
over here.
yeah. Just show
I'm gonna
up.
go with he
Yeah,
didn't-
bro.
He didn't do a lot of playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Nah, man. So, hey, we're going kind of long, and I know MC got some time restraints, so it's gonna be a little different, man. We can hit a tech topic or two or one if you
let me
want.
just throw one out.
We gotta have one.
Throw one out.
We gotta
Yeah,
have-
got
yeah,
some,
what we
bro.
got?
I mean, I got a list, but let me just
Let me have one.
Well, I'll throw two. I'll keep it short though.
Yeah.
The James Webb Space Telescope has landed in its home.
James Webb Space Telescope.
Space
Space telescope?
Space.
Space.
That's a
Space telescope.
James
Webb Space Telescope.
Space telescope. Yeah.
Which is the L2 Lagrange point,
Yeah.
quasi-stable orbit between the Earth and the Sun. Okay,
What you just said.
It landed.
What he just
it
said.
didn't land. It's
Oh.
it's in a
It's out there.
It's floating around.
Orbit.
Yeah.
Orbit state.
However, on a more local note, a
It's an
robot
Earth?
vacuum cleaner has escaped from a travel lodge
Oh Lord.
in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
What?
What? He
it
was
have
just
a
like
gun?
cruising down the street.
It
Was it really?
really. So they had.
That's amazing.
They had Roombas. They had Roombas
Yeah.
that I shouldn't say that because I don't know if that's the exact they didn't say
Brand,
the exact
yeah.
brand.
No doubt.
But they had iRobots, whatever that were
One of them. Yeah,
roving
doing his
around
thing.
the lobby
I
cleaning
was
up
like, fuck
Yeah.
this.
because presumably because they didn't want to hire people because COVID.
All right.
But and they said that this particular one, for
Wow.
whatever reason, maybe it wasn't getting paid enough. Maybe it was,
Now,
maybe
working
it-
conditions.
maybe it was
I
being
don't. What was
harassed.
the, yeah, you know.
I don't know. But took off out the front door,
It's like, fuck this.
and it was gone for a while.
Wow. Wait, gone for a while? Like what? Like it came back?
They put out a search party, and they eventually found it. It was living in a hedge. Under a hedge. It was.
How far did it get? Like,
it was gone. Like it was like.
so
I'm wondering,
solid. Did it get like a mile away, or did? Okay, it was like 50 yards.
But like
If it's solid 50 yards.
Robot miles. It was
Yeah.
It was a long way.
So did it like open the doors? I'm sure it was some doors that went like this slit open.
Yeah.
Was somebody walking in and it went out? Or did it like hit the door and then back up when the door's
don't
open
know.
and then went through again like that?
We don't. Oh, that part. That'd be dope. The boy said, "Ping,
You don't know.
ping."
Yeah. Like, oh, I can get out of here.
Yep.
Bing.
Ding. Oh, that's over there.
So they said
That's awesome.
the way they had it set up,
That
it
was
was
amazing.
supposed to, like it was the way they were set up, because they had more than one.
Yeah.
They were hitting the little, I guess they don't call it a curb, but the threshold there on the door, and they would turn around and come back.
Yeah.
And this one, for whatever reason, like I said, we don't know. We don't know that it was harassed in the back office by
don't
management.
know.
We don't know that it was sexually
Just
harassed.
wanted to get some fresh air.
Just
But
saying.
some say that it may have been a harassment issue
Yeah.
that caused it to leave the premises.
Yeah. The other robots was trying to hit it too hard.
Sudden exit.
Trying to
be.
hit it
Sudden
too
exit.
hard.
It's like, no,
Could
man.
be Me Too for robots. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But hey, I'm glad they found
Ah,
it, man.
robot.
Happy for you guys for finding your robot, man. Bringing them back home.
We're
Hey.
glad,
Yeah.
we're
Get
glad
outta
the
here,
robot
boy.
came home safely.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
They said that we were not in any danger of a Terminator situation because it left its charger
Or-
behind. So
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it was going to die eventually.
Or like, yeah.
Right on.
Was it
I'm
our
sure
robot.
that's why I was under
Our
the-
robot.
that's
Was
why I
that
was
our robot?
Oh,
That
man.
went through the window.
Oh,
He was like,
man.
"Dit-dit-dit-dit."
Hey, bro. I hope these things never happen in real life. Yeah, bro. 'Cause I'm digging the tunnel.
I, for one, welcome our robot overlords.
Hey, I told y'all the last time we talked about this. Grab a cup of water.
Man.
Throw some water on
That's
that
it.
bad boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Short.
But no, man, thank y'all for watching today, man. Shout out to BETUS, Kobe Bryant, man, RIP. Man, great week of sports. Looking forward to another great weekend.
And thanks to DOC for coming in.
Yeah, DOC,
Yeah, shout out to
appreciate
the
you for
DOC.
stopping by, man. Coming to show some love, man. We we'll be back next week, man. Got the Super Bowl. We gonna know who's going to the bowl, y'all. It ain't the Cowboys. But anyway, we'll see y'all next time. Next Wednesday, sometime around noonish, man.